Yeah, so my new monitor, 144 hertz, very epic.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, I started the recording now. Congratulations, everybody. We're starting, except not really, because Gold's not here yet. His mic is terrible. So
I'm gonna reconnect. I'm getting an echo, and I'm not sure if it's me.
is it on roll 20?
Check roll 20.
Check roll 20. Make sure.
I checked roll 20 already.
Oh. Whoops.
Yeah, one sec.
Anyway, so for those in the recording, virtually everyone canceled.
Oh yeah, we had 4 out of 6, I believe, cancel.
And now we're like 15 minutes past the start time, and it's going great.
50 minutes?
15
Oh,
minutes.
15, okay.
15. It's 6:15 over here. Anyway, in about 5 minutes I'll start anyway, but I assume Gold will show up and take control of the Darklings after that point. I'm assuming they're like in the low areas, in a puddle, doing puddle things.
I see them. I found them.
Yeah, I moved them over there.
Okay, so Gold says his problem is he's been using his phone for audio stuff.
I mean, I have no idea. I thought you were the audio guy. I was assuming you knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, Gold's just letting me know what's going on, and I'm trying to think of how to fix this.
Okay, I'm gonna play half of an Overwatch match to see how this changes my gameplay experience.
Doesn't that take like 10 minutes?
I can just leave anytime I want. We're not starting yet, so...
Fine. So, anyone know any good jokes?
Why did the bike fall over?
Today's organization.
Very specific because I've been doing
This
my Star Wars
episode is
research.
sponsored by NordVPN.
Okay, why is Mal so much quieter than everyone else? Like
I don't know.
seems to get quieter and quieter. I'm gonna start balancing differently again.
Usually I'm the loud one.
Well, your
Mal's
mic
fine
is
for
just
me.
mic is just quiet.
Yeah,
True.
like my mic. It's so smooth! Oh my fucking god.
The microphone is so
Are
Oh,
you just going to be ranting about your mic the whole time? Or
my new monitor, yeah.
monitor?
You know, enjoy the monitor, man. You
Well, lucky you. I've got 2 very nice FreeSync monitors that are a whopping
Oh
75
yeah, this one has
hertz.
FreeSync too.
But I
this
can't
video
use
is
my
on the laptop.
FreeSync because I currently have an NVIDIA graphics card in it, since my AMD card just hates life.
NVIDIA graphics.
GeForce 1060, it performs the same as the RX 570
yeah.
I normally have.
That's weird. I've turned everyone down to like quite a bit, and Mal is at max. That's weird.
Let's hang on.
Sound! How does it work?
Who
I
knows?
sure do.
Bum 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 bum.
I just realized none of us are playing an anime character.
Duke
Wait,
is.
does Suki count?
Suki sort of counts, I
Yeah.
guess.
Suki's from Slam Rancher, though.
Yeah, I guess not. From an anime originally. You could argue Splatoon. You could make the argument.
No.
Splatoon does have
No.
manga, so I will actually give you that.
That's not an
No.
anime, though. That's a manga.
Okay, wow, that's a pedantic difference.
It's an
One
entirely
you
different
read,
medium.
one you watch. There are 2 very different forms of consumption of media.
Of which almost everything is 2 versions.
So many mangas become animes.
Alright, well,
Splatoon was ground up a game.
yeah.
I'm just-
That's how you could argue.
The monitor is smooth, but I'm
Mhm.
still bad at this game.
As is to be expected.
There
Are
are
you
a number
trying-
of different
are you trying
characters
to
I
get
could,
Kind of afraid
You're
to.
trying to get the team wipe high noon?
Yeah.
It's high noon.
Alright, in about 5 minutes, I'm just going to start regardless.
I did
See
it.
if I can't beat
I
this
won Overwatch.
Slay the Tower bot, or
I'll
Slay
just
the
be
Spire boss in that
playing
time.
Pokemon Go on my brand new smartphone that I have purchased today.
What a very,
Congrats.
very honorable thing to be doing. On your brand new phone.
Of course. Look, this my previous phone was my previous phone was only 16 gigs. This is 64 gigs. I'm very happy right now.
Give me bludgeon. Thank you very much.
I already just downloaded all 900 of my songs straight to the device.
I laugh at your song count.
Do. Hey, everyone on the recording, we're still waiting.
Oh, I should have used Carnage.
I let Gold know.
Remember to like, comment, and
And
subscribe
he's
if you like
trying to
waiting.
plug in a headset into his phone.
You know I don't write these for you like, comment, and subscribed at all. I just do it because I can. Because you guys want to look at them. People like watching the recordings.
Hey, did anyone watch my GMing recording?
I have no idea.
I'm asking in this chat.
Whose recordings?
The one where Amuse was in the GM seat.
I didn't even know you had recordings.
I participated, so I haven't needed to watch it yet.
It's still I posted it on my channel as the Strange 5 or 6.
I've been very busy. I haven't been able to catch up to a whole lot
It's
of
Calamari Conglomeration.
The Calamari Conglomeration.
Yeah, I haven't had the time.
I came up with the
to
name
sit down
Memory
to them
Leak
all,
for it after the
for
fact.
any of them.
Yeah, you know what? The thing is, I liked my title better.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's Calamari.
It's because it stars you.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
the
also-
alliteration and the conglomeration, and it's just nice.
There's also a twisted conglomeration of all your worst world's fears combined into one creature that nearly downed Wingnut.
Mm-hmm.
The main GM's character
It's
is one
okay.
thing closest
That
to die.
creature that I didn't fight is now my space sword.
No, the creature's dead. They just ripped out its core and then handed it to you because no one else has a +9 to using it. You are the perfect goddamn character to use that.
And I did nothing to earn it.
Yeah, I keep remembering this question, but I never remember to ask you. If you're trained in if two things give you trained in one thing, does that make you specialized?
In general, yes. In the case of defense and attacks, no.
Okay, thank you.
Because the only reason Quinn is able to use red mimicry so effectively is because she has magical artifact knowledge, and magic knowledge, and then she knows what to focus on, so that's +9.
In general, skills will not give you +6 unless one of them is specialized.
She's basically specialized in magic, so...
Does she have double plus? I don't think so.
That's how she's able to do, use the red mimicry.
That's how we've been...
Yeah, I mean, if I was running it, I would say the skills don't stack. But hey, it's Amuse's item.
Level 5 task.
Still Amuse's item. Anyway,
Oh
okay,
boy, look at that aim.
about 2 minutes, peeps,
even if
before I just make it
I
start
don't
anyway.
have double plus even if I don't have double plus and we take out one of the +3s, I still have +6.
Yeah, that is true. 1 minute. Well, actually, yeah, 1 minute. I'm looking at my clock by this one.
Vulnerable.
Hey, Blaster, got any news?
They're still working on balancing the mic. I'm
All right.
letting them know how many minutes are left, but
Strike.
Well, he can still come in later because we still gotta do Mal's introduction. He'll just miss it. And be oblivious. Oblivious Darklings are fun.
Aren't the Darklings always oblivious?
I don't know them well enough, but maybe? The Darklings are weird, okay? I don't understand them at all.
And where are the Darklings from?
Some book series. I really don't know. But they gave me an excuse to make Gold play a demigod in Netherworld, so that worked great. He killed a bunch of sheep out of rage.
Whatever works best.
Which world?
Arden.
Oh.
Alright, so we're going to try to start now. At least sort of. Okay, so 33 Quintessence, Red Wing, and Tycoon. You're all here, and do please stop playing Overwatch.
I'll also get off Slay the Spire.
Oh, you were playing Slay the Spire. Bad Tycoon.
I said I was
Bad.
playing Slay the Spire.
He said.
He said.
I did say.
They said. We said. We all said. For ice cream. Anyway,
Oh,
Pink,
God.
are you actually here? I've got to check.
Yeah, I've been listening to this whole conversation.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, 33 contestants: Riddle Wing and Tycoon. Anyone who hasn't actually interacted with each other yet has a chance to do so now. No one.
Anyone have anything to do? I think we all got our stuff done beforehand.
Yeah, I've talked to Riddlewing, I've talked to 33 before, and Tycoon's antisocial.
I mean,
Even more so than me.
Big mood.
Tycoon is currently engrossed in her tinkering right now, so. You
Riddle
can go
does an
poke her if you
interpretive
want to talk.
dance on the floor because he's bored.
Board.
All right. So Gold has just let it happen. Let it official that he's not going to get to work. All right. Which means, hey Ted,
What?
you want to play?
Do you want me to play?
We have a slot open.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I marked red on the session thing because I already played enough.
Emergencies overrule that.
All right.
You and Super Space Turtle in. I just have to make sure I have a form for you, but I think I do because you were in the last session. Yep, I have forms for you.
All right.
Wait, no, I don't.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to drop in Mal's character, and he's going to do himself, and I'm going to give Scientist a form. So, Mal, in case you're not aware of how this happens yet, characters who appear in the hub world appear sort of like a shadow in the corners of everyone's eyes, and they're just dropped in. As far as you know, do you eat normal food? You were eating whatever you were eating for lunch, I guess.
I was eating a fine cuisine. Eating a fine cuisine of a strange catch with a bottle of 1844 Weeping Giants wine in the fine restaurant known as The Vengeance of Jonah.
Okay, you now appear without a chair, by the way, in this area, a little disoriented, with your food still in your hands. All right, everyone. Mal, you were just a little disoriented for the first time, so the others get the chance to interact. But you describe yourself.
Emerging from this, or rather, falling less than gracefully from seemingly nowhere is this, well, what once could have been considered a human, at least to some eyes. He is dressed in a rather nice turtleneck sweater and a tweed vest and a tweed suit. Very, almost you could say this is the kind of man who would be found more spending his time in a library than anything else. With these fine, very nice reflective spectacles on his face, which is completely covered in old gauze bandages, the kind that would normally be seen wrapped around a mummy.
Riddle whips out his flute and quickly plays a shrill tone that is supposed to be some sort of "there's another one" alert.
Tycoon sets down her tools and turns to face the new person. Oh, another one.
This isn't Venom Light. What's the boss to that?
33.
Very
There's
well.
another
it's
one.
Yeah,
not.
I'm just chilling.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
What?
Do you have one?
What name? What? Who are you people? What are you people? Where? Nope. Keep calm, orator. Keep calm. This is just another weird day. You've been through twice as many, as many as you've been. This is not the weirdest thing you have seen, nor experienced in all the lifetimes. Oh God, by her enduring majesty, what has happened to me right now?
You've arrived here for reasons that we do not know, but we're trying to figure out. You can't get back.
I
Yeah,
can't get.
Oh, yet.
We have
I can't
attempted
get.
such.
Wait! I can't get back. You mean to say he stands up, kind of like wobbling a little bit, kind of looking around. He's like, you mean to say I'm not in the Neath right now?
Gesundheit.
I
Yes.
thought, does the name? Pardon me. I just need to clarify this. The Neath, is that a name you're familiar with? The
Never
Untersee,
heard of it.
Not
What?
me, no.
Me?
the sixth city. Does Vanderbite
I know a
Fallen
sixth
London?
chamber, but not a sixth city.
Do any of these names mean anything to you? Does the name of the Masters of the Bazaar ring terror in your ears at any slight bit?
Hmm,
I don't know.
Well,
does
I've
the
seen a
word
few bizarre
Endbringers
people, but-
make you...
Masters? No.
can you repeat the ones you went over quickly? I didn't quite catch them.
Masters of the Bazaar,
Before that.
Vanderbite, Fallen London, the
Oh,
Neath, the Untersee.
uh,
Have you
We know a
Eh,
London.
I know London.
a London?
We-
A
a
London. There's more than one.
It's not Fallen, but it's a London.
So I'm not in the Neath.
I-
He's going
yeah.
to let off this exuberant cheer and run up to the first person he can see and just give him the biggest hug possible.
Probably Tycoon.
Either Tycoon or the Scientist. Both look sort of human.
One's clad in a bunch of armor, the other has a
Yeah.
visible human face, so...
He
make it
doesn't
that
care.
way.
He's going to just immediately swoops him up and
Oh.
I'm
And now is the point where I give Mal control of his pieces and his characters. Which I should have done, but I was typing up the form for the Scientist. So,
Hmm.
you have control over your main piece. You have control over your symbol piece, which is used elsewhere. And in about 5 seconds, you will have access to your character sheet.
gonna just rush right up to
Oh!
the Scientist
what?
and just grab him in a big old hug.
Woof. Woof. Okay. This is...
Oh, this is the most jubilant thing I've ever heard since I survived that last game of Knife and Candle.
Ooh. Yeah. Glad to hear you survived whatever that was.
Do you perhaps have a name?
A name? Oh,
Yes.
name. He drops the Scientist from the hug and just kind of dusts himself off, making something for this. Where I'm from, names have a certain power to them, but you may simply refer to me as the Festering Orator. And he gives this big, grand, sweeping bow, and drops his glasses like fall off of his face. Quickly bends down, picks him up. He's got corpse eyes. Like his eyes, they look absolutely dead. Like they belong on a corpse that has been dead centuries.
Bleh.
I think the only one that would bother would be Riddlewing.
Just quickly, he slaps the glasses back onto his face and just gets a...
Riddlewing?
Oh,
I'm
cool.
curious,
Another
Riddlewing, how terrified are you?
Riddle is just standing next to Quinn and
30
isn't moving. Unless he has to.
Oh, seems like someone else goes by a title. Interesting.
I'm not deserving of a name, as you could say, like as most of my kin are, but it's
What?
but it's I'm glad to at least have a title, to say the least. So now, I would like some clarification, if that is not too much of a bother.
The Orator notices giant lizard chimera thing approaching.
He just slowly turns around after like clasping his fingers.
33 has been just kind of watching Amuse the whole time, and now he finally steps in. Says hi. How you doing?
Does 33 have Tycoon's armor on?
Yes.
Yes. I need to edit that in the image later.
Hello there. Hello there.
We call him 33.
33, a number.
Yeah.
A provincial.
I'm
what?
Tycoon.
Provincial.
And Tycoon holds out one of her one of her armored hands for the order to shake.
Oh, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. He gladly like shakes his hand. His hands also, like his face, are covered in bandages with bits of scarred flesh peeking through.
If it weren't for the
like
suit, you'd look like a mummy.
You look like you've been through a meat grinder.
Oh, if only it was so generous. Yes, I believe. I do. Yeah, I suppose you don't have nearly dead where you come from, where you
Yeah,
are.
we don't have anyone who smells like raw meat where I come from.
Raw meat.
Eh,
He just quickly
It
takes
doesn't.
a moment.
I don't. You smell very strange. Like raw meat. It's very strange smell.
He sniffs his hand and is like, "Raw meat? No." But then, raw meat. That's not right. I mean, have I lost the blessing already? What? He just quickly like sniffs his hand and tries to see if he smells like salt at all.
Does salt even have a smell?
It does,
like-
sort of.
It does
Yeah.
in large amounts. It does have a very distinct like sea salt
Mm.
smell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Mhm.
Well, it's
Okay.
still there. Or unless my
If
nostrils
I
have
could
failed me again.
get your attention, I do have a like information board of everything next to the destroyed mattress. I was in the midst of it when you came here.
Oh,
Destroying the mattress, I mean. Over here.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I would like to. It's best for an explorer like myself to be able to want to understand where I am and what's going on.
All right, so Ted, I don't know what you've actually put on that thing, so you have to explain it.
About everything.
Yeah. So
But so yeah, as I'm explaining, I'm pointing to various parts of something. As we can see here, we're in a large sea of some kind, and outside, if you go to the top, you can see all the fractal patterns and stuff. We call this strange, which we assume to surround this area. There's a whole bunch of things around this entire floor and the floor above, and a few on the floor below, that have different vibrations. You'll be able to tell what they are, and if focusing on them will let you go to where those items came from. And that's the short of it. We all ended
We
up
find-
here randomly, like you did, and are trying to find out why. Some of us want to go home, the others definitely don't.
Well, I presume I would fall into that category. It's quite fascinating, really. Truthfully, people of my ilk aren't really able to leave the Neath at all, which due to our predicaments. So I would consider this a welcome blessing. New places to explore, new things to see, new people to meet. Hello. He turns around and like gives a very cheery wave to everyone. Hello.
Yeah, 33 walks up to him
Hi.
and says, "We find a good introduction to how things work around here. It's just taking whoever's new and pulling them on a adventure, I suppose. Taking them with us."
Seems to have been a habit, so if
Yeah.
you'd like to come along.
Oh, hopefully yours goes better than poor short speeds.
Oh yeah, short speed was extremely useless.
It's only now that the orator takes notice of the talking horse, and he's like, "Ah,
there's two of them.
quick question.
the two of them." He's like,
festering
"Creatures of the
orator.
fourth city. Wow. Oh, good lord. Oh, goodness me."
Do you know of something called magic from where you're from?
Magic. Well, magic is. Well, it depends on your definition of magic of the sort. I mean, there's a certain magic to other things, and then there's what most people refer to as more of a curse than actual magic, of course. But I suppose things that must be different from the hereabouts and the here and there and
Be everywhere.
all that, be everywhere. I suppose the masters probably practice some sort of magic if they're able to steal away cities with their bats. But then again, I'm not entirely certain how
Steal
things work for
away.
them. Oh, yes, steal away cities with swarms of bats, and he does like a little flutter with like his hands.
I know what bats and cities are, but steal away
Cities stolen by
an
bats.
entire city.
Do they float around? Or...
Yes, entire cities with bats. What don't you get?
What's my dad?
Super
Sorry,
Space
Mouse.
Turtle just
Honestly.
waddles by, glances once at the order, and it keeps waddling.
A little one. Oh, this is so
He
charming.
waves.
Oh, this is so delightful. This is so much better than the tomb colonies. Oh, God bless you, gods of salt, sea, and stone.
Well, I don't know if anyone's pointed out the slime rancher pits over towards the other end.
Yeah.
I don't think he's noticed them. They're all the way at the other side,
Yeah,
after all.
he's too busy reveling in the jubilation of no longer being in the trapped underneath.
All right.
33 says, how strange of you to worship such inane things. Why would you worship salt? Salt's only good for curing meat.
No. It's different. It's so different from where I'm from. The gods of salt, storm, and sea. They don't embody those things specifically. And no, I don't worship them. I don't worship them.
Mm.
I fear
From
them.
where I come from,
Like every proper
gods don't
seafarer
exist.
should.
Mm.
What a lucky soul you are.
Though we do have capes, so... And not the... I should probably clarify that. Not the clothing kind, like, Do you know where the superhero is?
Tycoon.
Super
Tycoon
what?
remains awkward.
Super what?
I think a superhero is probably like the one thing that just cannot exist in the Sunless Sea.
Do you,
Sounds
from
like
where
a
you're from, do you have people who have strange abilities?
quite a few. Yes. Let's see. There's Jack of Smiles. There's the Cheery Man. There's the Masters of the Bazaar, of course, and all their wisdom and power. The Devils. The Spirithers. The let's see. Those the ones who do exist have not existed and yet will exist. Those who
Okay,
get
I'm
branded
gonna
like
stop you for a second there. What?
For what?
Yeah, quantum bullshit.
Quantum what? They can't
Quantum
exist but
bullshit,
will exist,
obviously.
but don't. Yeah, never mind.
Don't
You're
worry
right.
about it.
I'm not gonna worry about
This
it.
weird thing.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Continue. You just threw.
Don't worry about it.
You just threw the
Even
GM
I
for a
barely-
loop.
I'm just taking it in stride. I'm all about them paradoxes.
Yeah,
My world,
There's
there
quite an
are...
assortment of unusual powers in where I'm from, and most of them, while beneficial, can be quite malicious, as they are wont to be. It's all in a matter of who uses them.
I suppose it's the same with my world. From where I'm from, we have enough people with weird abilities that we've devised a sort of classification system for them.
Could I offer the word esoteric?
Ooh, that's a
I
very
prefer
good
to
word.
use the word
Esoteric.
exotic.
Also helpful.
Exotic, esoteric, both good E words.
Esoteric is actually very helpful because the official term the cipher system uses.
Very, it is too very fascinating. Oh, if there's so many potential avenues to explore, so much better than the dreariness of the Neath. Oh, I would be delighted to accompany you on an adventure. I may be moderately retired myself, but I am. Oh, but I've got eternity. I'm very much bound to find something new to entertain myself with.
Okay then. In that
Riddle
case,
switches from standing to hovering as he's quite crowded in by the size of 33.
anyway,
Sorry about that.
Anyway, I guess at this point, the time has come to point out that you guys have no idea where to go. You have a lot of options now.
Hmm.
So, I don't give them recaps because I might accidentally give you ideas of what the best place to go is, so... Where do you guys want to go?
So,
We never
So-
did get to go on that to the blood
Review.
vial because of
should
someone.
we review
Sorry,
in
go.
character or out of character?
You can do both, actually. Just do
Yeah.
in-character, out-of-character, figure out where you want to go.
Out of character, I feel like it's slightly an affront to Thornton to go to the blood vial without him. But if people want to explore it, we can. I also want to find out what's up with Munson. Like, he was there and then he's just gone. So Baker Street's always an option. No
Have
one's
we
actually
fully
done
explored
anything in
any
Baker
of
Street.
the dimensions we've been to? Have we
But I don't want to
explored all of them?
go. I want to go to a place that I think will keep my form because I've been screwed over too many times.
Mm,
We could go to the 9th world.
yeah.
Could. So wait, okay, let's recap. What are all of our options?
Okay, so generally you have a new world to go to. This one is represented by a blood vial. You haven't touched it. You tried, and things went very wrong last time because Thornton was a crazy person. Beyond that, you have the Arden, which is a large world. Cataclysm, which is not. Baker Street, also not. The 9th world, very large. And technically you have 639, but no one likes to go to 639.
Yes.
Blood
What's it?
vial. Should we go to the blood vial world?
I would like to go to the Blood Vial world, but the orators are
You
along
would
for
like
the
to go
ride.
to the blood vial world.
You'd like to go anywhere.
Scientist,
Yes.
once we are done with this, remind me to inform you about the power ratings
Hmm.
from my world.
While they're discussing,
Yes.
orators
Thank you.
just start wandering around like an excited kid in a candy shop.
Oh, I guess I could describe to Mal the hub world while you guys are thinking. You're in the middle floor right now. It's where most everyone does all their living and stuff. Above, there's like a glass dome that is exposed directly to the strange. So if you go up there, you stare at the fractals and get a headache. It's great stuff. Don't step for very long.
Yeah.
And below, there's this giant empty area that's a door at the edge that just people don't know what it's for, but they've been building stuff down there. Even though at this point they're starting to realize the hub world isn't exactly settled. Oh, I guess there is that. You guys were talking about making a base eventually. Somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, anyway.
Do keep in mind, we actually haven't decoded the USB yet to get info on 9th World.
Oh. Well, that's not going to be hard to do.
Yes. Sure.
Tycoon is wearing a
Rebound needs to
computer.
talk to Zycora.
If Tycoon's run computers, like, Hora can hack anything, you just can't one of them.
Yeah. Keybounds just needs to talk to Junie, and then it'll all be good.
Junie or Tycoon.
Yeah.
So Quintessence has offered something in the chat while we were all talking about using the
Yes.
blood vial.
I find that to be fair enough. An option, Quintessence.
Hey, GM, will this
What?
let me keep my form?
I will
Yeah,
not
because
tell
I
you
expected
until
you
you
guys.
go.
Yes.
No!
That's the problem with an
All we
unknown
can say for
world.
sure is
You know
maybe.
nothing.
Let's just take a chance. I'll go to
Galliar.
that world if we want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Where does Quinn have the red mimicry?
Oh,
Necklace?
Sword.
No, sword.
yeah, it's a
Sword.
sword right now.
Sword.
Oh, I have to ask, did we get a new place to teleport to, or no?
What do you mean a
That's
new
the blood
place?
vial.
What do you mean a new place to
The
teleport
blood
to?
vial. We got
That's
the
the blood
new
vial
place
we
to
have to-
teleport last time, but we didn't get one this time.
You went to the
Dude.
ninth
Oh, wait,
world.
I'm
You already went to the
confused.
9th world, and
Yeah.
Amuse didn't give you a new one.
Yeah, I'm
we
an
got the
idiot. I thought we
artifact.
got one. I thought we got one every time someone joined. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
In general, I will try to have every session start with the option of going somewhere new. One option, not multiple.
Right.
Should I have given them a new?
No.
GM?
No, they already had the blood vial.
Fair enough.
Still have the blood vial.
Wait, why is it spelled blood file?
A file is basically a vial.
V.
It's the same.
Oh.
It's the same thing, but colloquialisms and general size, I believe.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess you guys are aware of the existence of Rook, but you have no way to get there.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember what the type command is to type character action.
Slash me.
Slash me.
Make sure to be in character when you do so.
Yeah, that's like
Of
that's
course.
like back in the IRC days.
I forget. Has Quinn ever directly demonstrated her mind reading or telepathy abilities to Tycoon?
Oh no, I'm the wrong person.
No, we haven't even. I don't think we've talked more than like looking at each other across the room.
Fair.
Anyway,
Uh,
so I guess the assumption is
Scientist.
new world, go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All right, so, hey, Orator, how about you start the translation? Huh?
Oh, marvelous, absolutely marvelous.
We do not talk this. Super Space Turtle is
So,
always pumped to go to a new
to
world.
translate, you take an object from another world and focus on it. In this world, the hub world, everything is reverted to its original state, so it will always vibrate with the strangeness of the world it came from. You see a couple vibrations and random objects thrown about. All the other PCs and the room itself has no vibration. But the blood vial itself has a bit of a frequency you can feel. It's like a seventh or sixth sense of some kind. It's decidedly not sound, but that's the best you can describe it as. So
The Orator, like, against anybody's, like, he's so excited while everyone's been having this conversation, he's gone to go and, like, inspect this. He's feeling this weird sense of, like, familiarity to it, like he's been holding a soul and, like, he's held a soul, or, like, found a really nice jar of prisoner's honey, and it just kind of whistling to himself, picks up the little vial and just starts to focus on it, like he's really trying to intently study.
So, you don't even have to read the instructions. You immediately fall into a translation trance. Congratulations.
Oh,
Do we all have to touch him?
You all have to touch him if you want to go with him.
I don't want to touch him.
You can touch through a contact with someone else. Remember, it's a ring connection is all it required.
I would also like to clarify he's not that the Orator is not rotting. Festering is just his title.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the name.
It's in the name.
I'm assuming Quinn wants to go nowhere near him.
I cast mind reading. Not telepathy, mind reading, so I don't need permission.
You don't need permission, but he does get to resist. Actually, he's in a trance. Mind reading automatically succeeds while in a trance, and you only get the vibration.
Yeah. So I'm going. We're connected.
Okay, you're connected. Physical or mental contact is required, but I assume all of you get in, including the cute little super space turtle.
Yes, rolling
Mal
a diagonal.
roll.
So, Mal Mask, Master of the Orator. Every translation requires a roll. Roll 1d20. Keep in mind, a failed translation still generally succeeds. It just has side effect problems.
Oh joy! Rolling
Yeah,
one,
don't get a one.
determine the fate of everything.
That's success. You are going to get there without an issue.
Joy.
Okay.
Okay. We don't go to the Shadow Realm.
Okay,
this time.
so the general thing we do is below the red line is where the adventure happens. Outside the world. So, not Wingnut. Not short speed.
Not
33 symbols.
Great.
Oh, it's the symbols. Okay.
We use the symbols always because cosmetic changes happen a lot. Even if you're effectively the same. The
Turtle
space.
doesn't have a
Where is
symbol
my
yet.
guy? Oh, right down here.
Where is? Who am I listening? Quintessence. There we go.
Me.
Okay,
There I am.
so let's change the music to
HP
this
never
new
got repaired.
world. By the way, the name of this world is Gothic.
Oh,
Oh joy!
what do I do?
Oh no.
Welcome to freedom, Orator. You're going back.
Oh no!
Is there any direct indicator when Quinn uses the mind raid spell?
Horn
Horn blowing, but that's all her spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm asking is because Tycoon comes from a world where there's a specific branch of powers called Masters, who are known for controlling people and things. So
Well, you've seen her cast a lot of normal spells the exact same way.
she has no idea that any of them are mind
Yeah.
controlling.
Anyway,
Yeah.
welcome to Gothic. It is currently raining something fierce. It is the middle of the night.
I'm assuming I don't have my armor.
Okay, we'll go through this one at a time.
Super Space Turtle is still Super Space Turtle.
Okay, so Super Space Turtle is actually a normal snapping turtle. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey,
No, it's a mundane world.
Not quite. We're going to start with Quintessence. Quintessence, your Gothic form is a human woman with emerald black hair and a black dress. You lose all of your Alicorn racial attributes, including Barrier this time.
Oh.
All abilities deemed magical or fantastic either don't function or function at a much lower power. For example, you retain telepathy and hedge magic, but you can only use them in non-overt ways as though you were a street psychic. Erase memories and ward do not function at all, and any abilities you've gained since I wrote this have similar rules. Got that, Galliar? I'll copy it to your page down.
Yeah,
What?
Is my red mimicry still a sword?
Red
Still the
mimicry
sword?
is, yes, a sword, and it's a special sword, but it is now stuck in that form. It will not be able to change.
Alright.
Forever?
When you return to Hub World, it'll return back to whatever its old effect was.
Okay.
So Thornton's not here, Sosa's not here. I'm gonna skip over 33 for now.
Oh, don't make me quiver in anticipation.
Riddlewing, you end up a normal human. Any esoteric or fantastic abilities you may have had are now either muted or completely gone. You can't fly without wings. Your focus is still entertains. You have the outfit of some kind of butler.
Butler.
Butler. By the way, older style butler. Maybe Victorian England, maybe a bit earlier. Darklings aren't here. The scientist is here. You become a human woman with silvery hair, goggles, and a fancy suit that looks a bit disheveled. Mad scientist look, which is, to be fair, not all different from what you normally look like. All your magical and fantastic abilities no longer function, or function at a much lower level. You are, however, exceptionally intelligent and get +3 to all intellect rolls.
All right.
You have an innate
asset or trained.
Asset for this case.
All right.
Yeah, but you have an innate sense of understanding scientific principles, even if they seem to make no sense. Your gun is no longer a blessed gun, but an experimental shotgun that counts as a heavy weapon.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is this gonna be put in my journal or?
I'll put it in myself in a minute.
Okay.
Tycoon, you're next. You are reduced to a nearly mundane human with only minor esoteric or fantastic abilities. Your armor is now leather, 1 armor, and has none of its enchantments. Your focus is essentially useless, and all your tech abilities are gone, including ward, onslaught, and erase memories. However, you somehow retain an ability to scan things with your mind, even though your scanner was previously a device. You also have a skill involving all kinds of strange technology.
Nice.
Okay, Orator.
So,
What?
Oh, joy.
quick question: how much of is my armor just like converted to leather? Or
Yeah,
is it just,
essentially.
like-
You converted to leather.
so am I just wearing a full leather suit then?
More like fancy. Yeah, basically. The Orator. Most who translate to this world become more mundane and limited. You, on the other hand, have not been transformed into a human, but a vampire.
Oh.
You retain all of your magical fantastic abilities at full strength, but instead of being based in your normal magic, every spell has with it an unpleasant darkness, perhaps even blood. I have no idea if this is different from normal for you, to be honest. You no longer have nearly dead racial attributes, but instead have vampire attributes, which includes magic sense, transform into a bat, regenerations, which is similar to the way to not die, and the vampiric weaknesses as well, including steaks, garlic, and sunlight. Somehow you retain your focus of wants and natural death, including the regenerative abilities. Hey, Pink!
How peculiar.
Hey, Pink, you're last.
Hey. I know.
Guess what, Pink? Trying to find you.
I'm a normal human, aren't I?
You are a monstrous, muscular man thing stitched together from the body parts of several different people. Some of your parts are likely not from human sources. In the end, this only changes a few things about you. You can no longer constrict, but all other chimera attributes carry over, and your focus is retained as well.
Basically, we're all the Addams family. Out of character.
Got
33!
To be big again.
Actually,
Yes!
you know what? Technically speaking, you'd be able to fit in the doorways, so I'm gonna get small enough to fit in doorways, but you barely fit in the doorways.
No. I want to be big, please.
You barely fit in the doorway. Well, you're still made from human parts, mostly. No.
Big.
Oh, no, he-
That's
At least give me my
Average
×2. I love being
That's not
×2.
so much getting stuck in doorways big, so it's getting stuck in alleyways big.
Yeah.
Alright, you can at least
Like-
look big, but keep in mind you're not as big as your normal form. But effectively your stats are the
Right.
same, your abilities are the same. You're just a stitched together monster freak thing.
GM, I DM'd you what it would it look like that?
Close enough. Perhaps a
Yeah,
little
sorry
older.
to be pushy. I just like being bigger.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she has some kind of mask or something, or
Yeah, that's
is it
fine.
just fully
You can have a
covered?
mask. That's up to
Cool.
you. Lots of... I think most...
So,
So what?
Here's the thing. So since
is there
I'm-
anyone else in this street?
You're not on the street, you're in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the night, in the middle of the rain.
Oh,
Anyway, what is Mal saying?
I'm saying, like, since the Orator is covered in bandages, I don't think he's fully aware of the transformation, at least externally.
You will have an innate instinct of some kind, but generally, the first time you try to do something, you won't know.
Oh, joy! So the instant that I start feeling thirsty, I will have the urge to jump on somebody's neck and drain them like a juice box.
I mean, that's up to you to roleplay, actually.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
funny.
uh,
I'll be very, very,
Oh,
very
does,
honest with
does
you,
his
GM.
symbol token have health bar dips?
Yeah.
Oh, did I not give...
Orators-
Or there's
orators
something
are
health
button.
bars? Okay, I need to make that public. Anyway, I'm gonna start...
Oh, GM,
What?
what has happened to the red mimicry?
It's a sword. It cannot be
It's
changed.
the sword we asked earlier.
Oh,
Hmm.
so it's still Star Metal Sword?
It's just a fancy sword now. It cannot change shape in this form or anything.
Hmm.
But it will return to its normal function upon return to the hub world. As usual. Anyway, I need to copy all these things into the documents. You guys in the middle of the forest talk to each other about stuff.
Tycoon very quickly checks to make sure that all of her like facial features and stuff are still covered because she has not fully gained it. Everyone trust issues.
Okay. T3 immediately feels different as he is smaller and also he feels weird. Like he's not quite put together as he was before.
Oh yeah, the stitches are visible. You are not not very well done.
He looks at his arm, but he can barely see due to the rain and because you're in the woods at night. Is it nighttime?
It is nighttime. It's pitch black, basically.
Yeah.
Only you barely see anything.
So he doesn't quite understand what's going on, but he knows he's not a human, and he knows he's not his regular form. So he's really confused right now.
Oh, I might recognize something very similar to what he's like at the moment. No, what 33's like at the moment.
I mean, he Frankenstein's
Yeah.
monster, basically.
Yeah,
Except, you know, monstrous.
and that's the Hunter's Pass.
Riddle doesn't seem to
And
have
it
much
shows
of an
up in
issue.
the Ammonomicon.
But yeah, basically, Orator and 33 have some special nonsense. The rest of you are squeebs.
The Orator, after his brief recovery, is like he started like touching the trees.
Oh, no, never mind.
Like he's looking at them like very like in awe. Like these are things of the Elder Continent. Oh, I haven't seen such magnificent things since my sojourn to the Empire of Hands, where the monkeys dwell. Oh, good lord! Oh, by the masters of the bazaar, this truly is a gift. Why do I feel thirsty?
Are you? Well, it's kind of raining. If you do want to drink.
For some reason, I don't feel like drinking water. Might be the absence of the wine I was having earlier.
Yeah?
I think a nice red wine would do me quite good.
Certainly.
Anyway, I'm still assigning things, but I'm almost done here. It takes a while to copy paste everything, just saying. Hey, scientist, I think you have all your forms. You've been to all three of the worlds.
Yeah, I assumed one for Baker Street, but you can always.
Well, Baker Street is a mundane world. I don't write them
Yeah.
out.
So I just put Snapping Turtle and then put a link to something that it looks like.
Yeah, Riddle may or may not have gone to Baker Street to possibly, maybe not play some tunes and make some money and bring
Yeah.
back some resources.
Well, Baker
Seems
Street is a
pretty
mundane
fine.
world. All
The
mundane
majority
worlds
of
don't have a
what I did
write-up.
there-
It's
Majority
He's
of what I
pretty
did in
fine
Baker
with
Street was
his form,
retcon.
nothing big about it. He's just looking at himself like, just checking everything's there.
Gothic form. Okay, that's... I have to do Tycoon. Tycoon's the last one. The rest of you should have the form on your sheets. You can investigate
So
if I
I
left
don't
anything
have
out.
any attacks anymore.
Well, you know what? No. You don't have any weapon on you?
Cool.
Do you have any
Does my
weapon on you?
All of my stuff was built into my armor.
Yep, sorry. Your armor is now armor.
Does my scanner turn into like anything? Or
No, in
does
fact,
it-
it's just it seems to be an innate mental ability of yours. Like you just can
Oh.
scan things. It's like
Ah.
you gained subtle magic.
Hmm.
Okay, everyone has their things now. Any last things you want to do before I take your lives and put them into nonsense?
Well, the scientist lets out a mad laugh after she looks at what she looks like in the reflection of her goggles, and then is just like, sorry, I always wanted to do that.
The orator is like, "Ugh, someone would get along well with that beguiling academic."
Okay,
I
so
mean, they call me the scientist, so
Strange.
Yes, but what kind of scientist? Are you a? Are you a?
they didn't specify. There wasn't any others.
You
feel
come
like the
from a
only
strange
kinda-
place, scientist.
It was imagine like a dungeon, but entirely themed around firearms.
How peculiar.
How peculiar.
Right.
Okay, so you're all very wet at this point, and it's dark, but lightning strikes. Not anywhere near you, mind you, but enough to light up the sky and reveal what appears to be a mansion on a hill. Now that you're looking right at it, you can sort of see through the thick rain that maybe there are some lights on over there.
Oh, relax, Riddle. It's not worth freaking out about.
The orator,
Can
after
anyone-
briefly recovering from seeing the brightest thing he's ever seen in his entire life, next to the dawn machine, of course, has like he briefly. My years of exploring the Undersea have told me that usually one of the most best ways to move forward is to head to the most interesting thing you see. Therefore, I would like to put this proposal as random as a seasoned explorer to you, the people who have actually been on this sort of endeavor before, and suggest that we go to examine that fantastic place over there. Points.
Yeah.
Now that we have some light, we can go over there directly after, but I would like someone to look at me and tell me what I look like. I can't tell. It's too dark.
Big.
Super Space Joel just climbs up my back and rests on my shoulder.
How does Snapping Turtle climb up your back?
By grabbing at the coat.
Sure.
He just
Great effort.
latches his mouth on your leg.
Yeah.
The
Like a
snapping
keychain.
turtle uses effort to climb on the scientist's back.
Indeed.
Alright,
You
so
need to get a nat 20 to get up there.
you guys don't exactly
Yes,
have
sir.
much in the way of light sources anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Like, flashlights aren't expected. None of you are the type to carry a torch or anything that can be converted into a torch.
Wish we had Thornton
the
here.
orator does have a matchbook, actually.
Did.
Would matches exist in the 1800s?
Let's-
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, you have matches.
They
Congratulations.
work for lighting pipes.
Congratulations, you have matches.
All right. The orator reaches into his
yeah,
pocket.
they were
pulls out
invented in
a-
1826.
Hmm.
The
That's ac-
fiction match.
Ooh.
Well, then what
The
about
first self-igniting in 1805.
Alright.
Okay.
Jim,
then,
can I at least have a crossbow built onto my armor?
No.
I mean, it's just chemistry.
Okay, then how has he been lighting his pipes?
There are other ways to get fire. I'm not sure. Since you are the type to have a pipe, you have some way to produce fire. I don't care what it is, actually.
Hmm.
Well, but just he doesn't seem to have anything of use. Then it would be a special matchbook anyway.
Oh,
the
oh wait!
Silent
Quintessence! You still have hedge magic. You can make small fires.
Hmm.
True.
I just realized it's raining,
Yep.
so any fires that we put are gonna get put out.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
you just want light to C33 right now.
Yeah.
So, With a grand gesture of fingers, Quintessence snaps, and a pitiful spark kind of fizzles out in front of her.
Weak hedge magic.
I believe this is my least favorite world thus far. I
Well,
have
this
no
is
armor, I
unfortunate.
have no
Very
weapons.
atmospheric.
She just keeps snapping and
Super Space Turtle
nothing's
is
sticking.
annoyed, however.
No gun, no fireballs.
Yes, you go run around.
But I
and
do
fight.
keep my sword. See, this is why I don't take guns with me.
I mean, I seem to have some sort of experimental shot bow or shotgun, some sort.
It's a weird shotgun thing. It's
You
It
know,
clearly
Pokemon?
seems haphazardly splattered together and experimental. You don't really trust it, but you're used to that because you live in the dungeon.
Yes.
Yeah, shotguns were invented in the 16th century. They should be a thing.
Yeah, it's not a
They
normal
were
shotgun.
more like blunderbusses than anything else.
Yeah, fair enough. Weren't much of a shotgun back then.
All
I
right.
don't.
Anyway, still, no one has figured out how to get a good look at 33 besides he's big.
Yeah.
I'm just looming over you, which is, you know,
the fire
typical.
thing a bit more.
Wait, I just realized something.
What? Well, you're a vampire.
That he's a vampire, so that would mean partial night vision.
Yeah, okay, you can see 33 decently well.
Oh.
He can see well enough that he can, and he
Pippa.
can at least tell. Is it?
Yep.
How's the pit buck?
Oh, the pit buck?
This is
It's a
your
compass.
Ah.
He looks at
Oh.
33 and like tries to get a good focus on it. He's like, oh. Oh. How very interesting.
Looking at. What are you
Yeah.
commenting on?
What do you look? Ooh.
Just you said you wanted to know what you look like, and I'm not sure if my vision has like improved or fallen by the wayside or not. After all, we dwellers need to see well, but you seem. Well, don't take this the wrong way, but a tad more monstrous than when I first laid my eyes on you.
I see. Can you take a better look at me? 33 moves in the direction of his voice.
Oh yes, yes. Oh my. Oh good gravy. Goodness me.
A bit of ways away, you hear, "Ah, I don't have night vision anymore."
You know, let's
Can we get out of the rain?
Yes. Can
Put
you
a
My
few-
feelings aren't gonna.
It's
Okay.
It's raining. It's wet. I believe.
Not gonna let up.
Is that what it's called? Is rain?
Ah.
Is that what this is? Yes. It's
Water from the sky, precipitation.
Riddle gets fed up with everybody standing in the rain, and while he is in human shape, he's still a pony, and he starts pushing everyone towards the mansion, driving from behind.
Quintessence just starts pulling them along.
33,
Tycoon just starts
33
to walk
picks
by
him up by the
herself.
head.
He just picks it. He's like, oh, this is a unique way of transportation.
Well,
He
So
just
I
kinda
think as they're
dangles his
walking,
arm.
Alright, come along.
Tycoon glances over at who she believes is, or was, the Alicorn and says, "I'm sorry, I don't believe we've actually been formally introduced."
I see you all the time. You're
Uh,
No, you're not the science one. The science one's over there.
I'm
that one.
Tycoon.
Quintessence. Have we really not met?
I
walk by each other all the
remember
time.
seeing you out of the corner of my eye a few times, but I think I was fuging at those times.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It's a part of my power. It's something I can't really control.
Right.
Okay, stop yakking. You said you wanted to get out of the rain, let's get out of the rain.
Alright, so it appears
Going,
33 is
I'm
taking
going.
charge, walking up to the door of the mansion. You get there within like 2 minutes. It's actually you find a path it's easy to get up to. Clearly inhabited, there's lights, but it's like utter downpour right now. It's a fancy place, top of the hill. Now that you're here, you think you can see some more lights in the distance of signs of more civilization. So, 33, you're in the lead. What do you do?
Walk up right to the door. Is there a light in this front of the mansion?
Not on the outside, on the inside through the windows and the curtains.
Okay. 33 tries to get a look at himself in the glass. Is there any glass in the windows?
Yeah, there's a lot of glass in the windows. It's a
Okay,
window.
33 tries to get a look at himself.
Well, here's the thing. Reflections through windows happen best when you're looking from bright to dark. You're looking from dark to bright.
I see.
Probably not getting anything.
You might get a glimpse of like your eye because it's reflective too, but that's not it.
Damn.
You know what you're not getting a glimpse of? The Orator.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
The Orator's a vampire. No reflection, except is he still covered in bandages? Yeah.
Yeah, he's still covered in bandages and
So-
his outfit.
So his reflection is
glass
mostly there.
Frankenstein and the Invisible Man.
We take
By the way,
bandages off. He's also invisible.
The light from the windows is enough to let everyone see 33 now, though. Everyone else can.
Ooh.
And the light will give you a look at your arms. 33, you can see the stitches. The way the skin tone changes drastically. One part looks furred.
By the goddess. What did they do to you?
Someone tell me what I look like.
You look like a Frankenstein. You don't know what that is.
It looks more stitched together
yes.
than I normally do.
You look like an experiment done by the Master of Hearts.
Okay, I'm gonna
Exactly.
assume 33 can look at himself now, or his arms. He
Yeah.
kind of sees all the stitches
Yeah.
and stuff.
And you can't see your face, but yeah. Face is not pretty, by the way.
Oh, Lord. I. Well, I mean, I suppose I really am a chimera now.
Speaking from I know a guy. Don't pull at
33.
those.
33 looks at the mansion door and then realizes he probably shouldn't be the front one in the pack.
No, really!
30 says this out loud and just kind of walks to the back in shame.
Wow.
Alright, so who's
Riddle
Going-
goes to the front. He may not have
Let the
anyone
normal
to
human
say, but he
that.
whips out his flute, knocks on the door, and starts playing a song that definitely doesn't sound like the Addams Family theme.
definitely not.
It's
Definitely didn't hear from another world that he was in earlier on during the off hours.
Okay, so it takes a little while, but you do hear footsteps on the other side scrambling,
No.
and eventually a fat butler opens the door, breathing heavily and leaning on his knees. What are you doing here at this time of night in this weather?
Puts up his flute
I,
and he points to the rain outdoors, and then points inside.
33 forgets that he's a giant monster right now and walks forward and says,
Does he have
We
that
would-
bad of a
we
memory?
would like some...
He's,
well,
he's
it's been
big
like
anyways.
minute. It's been a bit.
So he walks up and says, "What?"
We would like some shelter from the rain.
Door slammed.
33. God.
The Orator
that's
like
enough.
removes himself from 33. Like, well, I think that went rather well, didn't it?
Riddle knocks again with a silent little sigh.
Nothing happens.
33 takes the walk of shame back to the trees.
don't stray too far. We make sure you can find this place again.
33 will follow from a distance so as to not be associated.
So
It's not gonna
Shall we
work.
try
if
again?
you hear more footsteps on the other side, some loud talking. One of them's clearly the butler. The other voice you hear seems to be sarcastic.
Oh god, it's swing nuts.
No, not even close. And so the door opens again with a trembling butler behind a tall, sweeping man with a red and black cloak and very, very fancy rings all over his fingers. And he's like, Simeon, there is no giant stitched monster out here among these peasants. You are going insane in your old age, Simeon. Oh, I'm sure all I saw what Simeon. Do shut up and go start brewing these people some tea. They clearly need to be taken in, or else, you know, the cultural forces of our society will look down on us. Blah blah. Which of you is in charge?
The one's in front.
Oh dear. It better not be me.
The orator, feeling like this is a moment of societal conversation, feels that this is like an apt moment to actually prove himself useful and kind of pushes himself forward. I believe that I would like to elect myself as a representative of this group. Hello.
He actually smiles a little bit at this. Ah. All right. Okay. Orator, roll a d20, and I'm not going to tell you why.
Marvelous.
Can I run a scan on this person?
You can go ahead. Roll for scan, Tycoon. No, not Tycoon. Scientist. Who had it? Who had scan?
I'm rolling for scan.
All right, go ahead. Roll for it.
I don't usually roll for it. I just do it. It just happens.
Well, actually, no. Still roll for it. Still make a roll. I wanted to see something. But
All right,
Orator, you
should
notice
I
nothing
add
unusual.
anything?
No, you don't add anything. I just want to see a roll. I'm not telling you what the target number is either. Yeah. You detect. You detect. He's a vampire. You detect that.
Am I able to tell where this scan ability is coming from?
No.
Cool. I go from a tinker to a blaster now.
You have no idea. You're able to tell that he is a vampire, but
Tycoon, like, she's not sure how to react to this, so she just like kind of stops and just steps back, just like
or like
try not to be suspicious, just stops talking.
so the man, who is a vampire clearly, is clear attention on the orator, and is like, please, please, come in. We will make plenty of room for you and your entourage.
Uh,
I would have to warn you, there is a ball going on downstairs in the upstairs right now. It'll be quite noisy. There will be no sleep. No sleep at all.
fair enough.
Oh, it's quite all right. I don't really need sleep much these days.
Yeah,
Or at all.
You know, the young people decided, oh, we can't go home in this rain, so let's just party till dawn.
Oi.
As you do.
Dawn.
And if it rains at dawn?
Well, at that point, it'll be light enough to see, and I can kick them out without reason of them being lost in the woods.
Yeah, fair.
Quite
It's a
fair.
responsible host.
Conscience is
Just
clear.
like the Bohemians of the Vale Garden.
Yes,
And he
yes.
just kind of traipses in
Anyway,
with,
he turns to Simeon. Simeon, take them to a guest room on the far end of the hall, would you? And so he invites you in. Does anyone stay out with 33?
Nope.
Nope. I'm sorry, Pink.
I'll go and
Guys,
book him what the situation is, but
I mean,
Super
be
Space
fair,
Turtle.
I am a Frankenstein's monster.
You have a turtle.
You have a turtle.
I have a turtle.
they are in.
All right, quintessence, you don't have to stay. I have a turtle.
Try to find some way to keep warm and see you on the other side, I suppose.
And
We'll
I
come
was so
get you
prepared to make.
If something
I was so
happens.
prepared. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was so
You have
prepared to
been-
make a speech about how everyone was leaving me alone.
1 minute. I'm just gonna grab my bowl of food and return to the table, or return to the computer.
Thanks for staying out here with me, turtle.
The turtle
That's a
can't
good
make any
turtle.
cute. The turtle can't make any cute space noises right now, so you just have to assume it is. Or it wants to.
All right, I pick
It's
up
making
the
me
turtle
think.
and I put him on my back.
Congratulations. You have a super space turtle without super or space.
We call that a turtle.
Can he talk?
Well, he is.
He
not
can't
just a
talk.
Turtle. He's a snapping turtle. A super snapping turtle.
Oh!
I feel like he's gonna
I
save
return.
her ass by like snapping the big bad's finger. or
Okay.
something.
So, you know what? Well, everyone goes inside and goes to their room. 33, do you do anything?
Try to move around the house, get the layout, see like if there's
Alright.
anywhere I can peer in.
Roll perception.
All right.
Does the turtle count as an asset?
No.
Oh,
Oh.
ignore the +3. Ignore the +3. I forgot this isn't David anymore. I
This
don't
is
have
not
a plus
David.
to
You don't have a
perception.
+3. But anyway, you do get roll 17, which is good. Mansion is very well made, fancy, rich, has a street down to town. The name of the manor is... What is the name of the manor? I don't have the book open, so let's just call it the Leopold Manor. There we go. That works great. I'll remember that.
GM will remember that.
Totally. Yeah. All right.
If not, then I will.
Cool. Thanks. Leopold
I've already
Manor.
forgotten.
That's presumably the family name. There is a light on in the highest attic window. You see a shadow of someone rummaging through stuff, like a lot of boxes. It's an attic. And you also see doors to a cellar that are locked with a ridiculously oversized padlock.
Okay.
like
Can
absurd.
I put my ear up and see if I hear anything?
On the cellar door?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for hearing.
Demonic screaming intensifies.
You succeeded really well, actually. You hear sounds of electricity, and at the end of it, a laugh almost identical to the scientist's mad laugh you heard at the start of this little adventure.
Hmm.
If we walk deeper into this party and find Albert,
That's just my
Costello
room.
here.
Imagine.
Anyway, 33, do you do anything
Alright.
else?
I don't know what else I can do, but I feel like he wouldn't sit out here. But
The
if I
turtle's
try to come
interested
in-
the laugh.
laugh. Hmm.
Like,
For now, I think he'll stay outside, but either he'll get tired of waiting eventually, or he'll hear something. So he'll just be outside, waiting to hear anything that means he can go barging in.
Okay, so let me know when you get impatient, by the way.
So I
So,
just like PM you, or
you can just say something, because when you get impatient, it'll presumably interrupt whatever they're doing. Presumably!
Go to
Anyway,
this ball upstairs.
okay, so
I'm bored.
you five are shown to your room. Quintessence, you actually have the clothing of a noble on. So the butler does stop before you enter and says, if you wish, I could provide you invitation to the dance upstairs, though I understand if you wish to sleep.
I shall consider the offering.
All right. Just make sure to pick up a mask before you enter. It's one of those things the young people are doing.
Oh yes, those things. Of course.
masquerade.
With the mask.
Yes.
Just like the Bohemians.
Masquerade. He rolls his eyes a bit. He's like, and then he looks at you and is like, I'm sure I saw. Did you guys not see the beast behind you?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Roll for lie.
I-
Roll for lie, Amuse.
Do I get a plus or minus to this?
Let's see. What is your skills in this matter?
I just have.
Nothing. Yeah, you have flat roll.
Tycoon doesn't have a lot of skills.
See, the thing is, he doesn't really believe it himself, so you say he was level 2.
Ooh.
He's like, okay, I guess I really am going insane. I guess I'm in good company. Master
You
Leopold
might have
himself
just
is...
seen the order in the wrong light.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you do look rather... What happened to you, sir? He's talking to the
Oh, so
orator. There's bandages everywhere.
Me, the orator is like, oh, this, it's a fashion statement from where I come from. Worry not too much about it. It helps keep the rain out, if you could say. Is that what it's called? Rain? Yes?
Okay, roll lie for that.
Alright, since... Now there's...
You have...
I do have a skill in deception.
You get plus
so-
3. But
Hooray.
this is a hard lie to sell. So let's see how you do.
Okay, rolling d20 plus 3.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ouch.
He looks at you as if he's recognizing the thing of his worst dreams. He opens his mouth to scream and nothing comes out. So he turns and runs.
No.
Strange person.
I told you he looks bad in the wrong light.
Well, the butler is now utterly terrified of all of you. Congratulations.
33 heard the scream and is thinking of
No
going
scream.
in.
No scream came out. It was silent.
Oh,
It was one of those. It was like he couldn't bring himself to scream.
33
Becky
feels a
shuts the
disturbance in the
door.
force.
Second and shuts the door, and if she can, locks it from the inside, and then turns around and says, "So our lovely host is a vampire."
Oh, seemed the part.
A what?
You seemed the part.
Riddle face palms.
I
I
thought
believe he was some
began
sort
as
of
well.
devil.
A,
Do you have? Do you not have devils where you come from?
I have a few. Probably not
Who
like
used it?
yours, but
No, I don't recognize the word.
no,
Kinds
I
that
know what a devil
the ones that
is,
steal souls and offer and sell them back at obscenely high prices.
if you remember the gun dungeon I told you about, there was a gun that stole souls. But that's about it.
Souls.
No
Well,
power I know off the top of my head stole souls.
Well, there's less of stealing souls and more of rejecting them from their host.
I mean, they were stolen. I mean, it's not all that bad. I mean, I've had my soul stolen quite a few times before, often
Yeah,
by the
fair.
same devil.
Glad you got it back.
You can hear the audible crickets.
Anyway,
Of course.
vampires are fiction in my world. They're creatures that
Hmm.
go out at night, can't be in the sun, drink blood, have fangs, can't see their own reflection.
Western Orator roll to see if you're recognizing any of this.
Yeah, the
If
orator
you're
is
still oblivious.
okay. What shall I roll?
Just roll d20, level 4 test to pick up any of this.
Okay, D4.
You are still convinced you're not a vampire.
How utterly bizarre. Truly, there's some fascinating things out beyond the need.
Actually, I'm not quite sure what I am, but I do know that I feel better with technology. Mind if I scan the group?
Scan,
Just a-
You get
scan the what?
Some technology.
The group.
He wants to span us. To scan us.
Okay.
Or at least, the room, the 3-meter cube, or
Oh, you want to scan everything in the room?
the nearby 3 meters, which would include
Yeah.
the group.
It takes a little while to get through everything, but all the walls themselves appear to be normal. They have the vibration of the world, so that's to be expected. Let me see. Oh, that's a perfect roll. We'll get back to that later.
Okay.
Oh, bother.
That's for everyone in the room. You find 3 normal humans and a vampire walking in bandages.
And assuming I'm as well a normal human.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
No.
Well, actually, you get minor sense of something around Quintessence. That's probably because she's like probably the strongest mage on the planet right now.
Mm. Well, my scanner, I don't know where it is, but I can still use it. It senses a little thing about Quintessence. I don't know what, but Orator, you
Yes?
are indeed a vampire, according to what it says to me. At least here you are.
And what were the signs of a vampire again? He starts to like lick his teeth again because he was like had this
Like,
strange
if you
feeling.
could,
Sharpened fangs.
Yeah, in this world, the fangs are much more subtle, but if you're looking for them, oh yeah, you can see them.
Unable to see their own reflection. I still don't know why vampires are afraid of garlic. That never made sense to me.
The orator is gonna look. The orator is gonna look for the nearest window, just to
You have a mirror in this room.
the nearest mirror.
So, it's hard to see a spot of your area that isn't covered in your bandages, When it is,
You remove the
it's
glasses.
completely see-through. It's empty. At least in the reflection.
The orator is like he just quickly puts back on his glasses and does this transformation thing happen quite frequently?
Every
Yes.
world we go to, almost.
Apart from one world we found, which turned out to be a very chaotic home of one of the people, or creatures that was at the home base, as we call it.
So
There's only
I'm-
one world we found in which we keep
Wait,
the
Matt.
shape of what we are.
Wait. So that means I'm not nearly dead anymore.
Someone tell vampires run dead.
I'm not nearly dead anymore.
I'm
You're a bit
pretty
more.
sure vampires are undead.
Yeah, you.
Undead.
Undead.
Oh.
Yes.
So I'm still.
Yeah.
I'm still immortal. God. Gods of singing, you continue to do me dirty.
Someone tell him he can just go to Baker Street and be a normal human.
There's the other London that's presumably much more inviting than yours is, if you want to see what happens there at some point in the future.
But for now, I think maybe we should simply keep a move on and try and keep up appearances. I presume that vampires are a taboo. I would assume that it would be called.
There's
Hey.
been stories in my world of vampire
What,
civilizations,
dangerous?
but
Oh, yeah, that's right. Amuse's no, Ted's scan rolled a 20. There is a secret passage in the back of your room.
Well, let me draw that.
There
real
was
quick.
no way for you to find it, but you rolled a 20. So, congratulations! There's a secret passage. The wall is sealed and plastered up, but
yeah.
the scientist's scan can detect the hollowness on the other side.
Alright. Yes. Well. Talking about vampires. Yes. Back to there are a few stories of vampire civilizations out in the worlds of the hegemony that I came from, but not any ones that painted them entirely favorably. So, and most of the vampire stories were negative about them, to say the least. Also, I think
so very similar to the devils then.
I think over here by the mirror, the wall might be a bit hollow.
My world had the opposite problem, where a large number of people had decided that they wished to have relations with vampires.
The crickets become audible again.
No, they didn't.
I am not
Riddle
Apologize.
decides to
I
act.
knock, I
Zero.
knock on the
Relation
wall
with the
here,
undead. Ugh.
and then I knock
I
on the
could
wall here to
imagine.
see if there's a change.
A large
Uh,
number of people simply wrote stories about wishing certain things.
The testing of the wall reveals that it's been plastered up pretty effectively.
Yeah.
It's not going to open without being like cut out or something.
Oh boy, I
Would you guys mind
sure
if
wish you had. something
I
super strong.
broke open the wall to see what was behind it?
You want to try to break open the wall? It's been plastered up and reinforced. That's not. Do you want to try?
I don't think that destroying the home of our vampiric host is a good idea.
Yeah, fair
Let's-
enough. But it'll be good
Yes.
to know about in the future.
All right, you
In case
five.
we need
Riddle points to Orator
Yes.
and waves his arms at
Ah.
that comment about the vampiric host.
What's
Yes.
that?
What?
Order, just so you know, Riddle here is a mute.
Ah, I see. Then that means you must speak Her Enduring Majesty's language of signs then. And the orator proceeds to do a series of very fast, almost incomprehensible sign symbols that look nothing like sign language in the slightest.
See, unlike all the languages you guys speak normally, the PC translation matrix does not account for sign language.
Yes.
Riddle responds with his own wind speak, but it doesn't really work too well because he lacks wings.
Yes.
and his arms don't quite translate correctly either.
I mean, nothing quite translates correctly.
Tycoon, is it? They're just kind of flailing around. What's going on?
I think they're trying to use
I-
different forms of sign language to each other.
All signs have a language. Have you ever seen a sign before?
Woo! Quintessence giving Wingnut a run for her money!
I don't know what you're talking about. Signs are illegal. They've been outlawed. What are you talking about?
Oh, right,
different worlds.
Signs?
I'll explain later. It's this whole controversial matter that I can actually talk about since I'm no longer on the scrutinous eye of the. I love being free. He's just very cheerily, kind of like.
Your worlds are weird.
You're weird.
We're all.
Riddle whips out his flute and starts playing a song.
Okay.
Right, I believe we should probably get going on to go to this to see what this place has to offer us, potentially.
Why is there a dinosaur outside the door?
Well, what's it?
Why is there a dinosaur outside the door? Who put that there? Thank you. Only Quintessence got the invitation to the ball. I would presume the rest of you do whatever.
The orator is probably going to says, well, I don't know about you, but I want to satiate my curiosity about this place, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of a stroll around here. Maybe I'll find something interesting, like a headless maid or a secret compartment filled with nothing but ratosphere, or whatever those are.
I would also like to take a look around.
Alright.
If I can't find something that functions.
The main question is Quintessence going to stay with the others or going to go try to investigate the ball? That's the question.
What is this? Does anyone know what this ball is that they're referring to?
Masquerade ball, I
It
believe.
seems to be a masquerade. Which is basically like a dance of some sort where you put on a mask that covers at least the top half of your face around your eyes, but frequently the whole of it. The excitement to be had is made in not knowing who you're interacting with, but it may be apparent through other body proportions. If you knew the people already.
So, surrounded by strangers, wearing masks when I don't know their faces already, underneath.
Which is close enough to not really make a
Dancing.
change. Yeah.
Here, I thought I got away from the society.
There's never
Well,
an escape of society, believe me. Whew. Those bohemians will eat you alive. Quite literally, in some cases.
Maybe.
you have quite a few problems with cannibalism, don't you?
Well, when most of the populace doesn't die, you tend to make do.
Fair.
Pink,
I
what's
for one
wrong?
have not eaten. I for one have not eaten any corpses. I would simply like to clarify this self. I have not reached that level of depravity. I am no bohemian.
Fair.
Right, of course. Well,
Sorry.
they did invite me, but I don't know them. So, what are we doing?
It's okay. Quintessence with the group. Okay, what are you five doing?
Exploring, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, so you just go out into the mansion. Long hallway, lots of doors. Well lit by lamps. I don't want to try to figure out how old timey lamps worked. I just know they existed.
They were, I believe, they were oil or gas lamps.
All right.
Most likely.
Oh.
There goes the room. Where did the scientist go?
I moved it so I could draw where you're going in case you go left or right.
Where did the scientist go?
Whoops.
Hold on. Did you delete the sign? Just
We-
press undo a bunch.
Undo only goes back one step.
Yeah.
All right, I'll grab
deleted
the.
the scientist.
I don't know how.
Apologies.
Oh no, the scientist is over here somehow, without any bars or That's weird. That's really weird. I'll get the bars back.
Ouch,
I
strange.
mean, this is a spooky mansion after.
The scientist appears to glitch out of existence for 0.5 seconds. 10, 14, 12. Okay.
Yeah.
what did you just do? Intellectuals.
Just notice 33 has no bars.
I have bars.
33 has bars.
That's a server. That's a me side thing. Is
Yeah. I guess I should reload for that.
Also, GM, you should probably be the one to create the token, because I did just create that token for the scientist.
Yeah, I am reassigning things to it. Watch
My
me.
apologies.
Watch me finish. Save settings. There you go. You're back.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay. So, can you move your character piece around again, Ted?
Let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yep.
Okay. Alright. Amorphous Nightmare Demon, they need to roll a 21 to see. How cute. Okay, so you're out exploring. You hear the sounds of the ball upstairs. It's not the loudest thing ever, but not quiet either. Walking around, you run to the butler. He takes one look at you and turns around and walks away.
He's just walking and then he doesn't take a direct look. He just turns around.
Yep. Gone.
Just,
He has nothing to do with you. All right.
See, I'm imagining that he just like walks backwards.
No, he spins on his heels.
yeah, he just
Oh,
goes,
he does
That sort of
He doesn't
like,
keep
going,
toes
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
in the opposite direction.
Yep. Anyway, you
While
know,
exploring, Tycoon is trying to find a weapon of some kind.
yeah. Good luck with that.
Not like something she can use a weapon. It doesn't have to be a weapon.
at least you're not Super Space Turtle.
Anyway, while you're walking
He's
through
having
the
a great
halls,
time.
you come across what appears to be one of the masked dancers. Quintessence will recognize this mask instantly.
Will I? I'm not sure.
Quintessence will.
Hello.
Oh, and it's actually a woman behind this one. Oh, hello. Oh, are you the strange guest that the butler was going on and on about?
No, the elevator.
Well, that man has quite an imagination, doesn't he? You don't look that terrible at all.
Yeah.
Man said you were
yes.
all, and then she noticed the orator. She's like, oh,
Hello.
well, at least I know his imagination is overactive. So, what were you doing out in the middle of the storm at night?
We were traveling and
we got
a
a
bit
little lost.
turned around.
You know what? That's technically the truth, and she's not very bright. So, sure.
Mhm.
Oh, quite. Well, I must be going now. I do. Well, would you like a souvenir? I do sell them. Little intricate little trinkets I make. And of course, what she pulls out is a cipher. You guys all feel the vibration immediately. She clearly has no idea what it is.
Ooh, how peculiar.
Oh, the festering orator has not been explained ciphers yet. He just sees that this is a vibration that is very inconsistent.
I pull him
He sees
slightly
a
back, I'm like-
trinket, and it's very fascinating to him.
Yes. I tap on his shoulder and like,
Fancy.
these things, they're ciphers, one-use things we find around all the worlds. Useful to have.
Oh, you seems to have caught your eye. Would you like to buy it? 5 pounds? Did they use pounds back then? 5 whatever money unit we're going to have.
You could just say 5 money and then
5 money.
involved it.
Yeah, you guys have 5 money. It's not an issue.
Tycoon gives over 5 money.
Yep. Okay.
I can't take it, so I'm just gonna give it to the festering orator.
Hey, Festering Orator, you get a little purple crystal. It's a sphere. Here's its effect. When thrown, the target becomes charmed and will do whatever you say for 1 minute, barring like killing themselves or someone they care about.
Fascinating. Ooh.
Okay, so put that on your character sheet underneath ciphers.
Yes, I will. 1 moment.
Mind control crystal.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, when you throw it, it kind of explodes and lets out little perfume. Psst.
Hmm.
Oh, it's the glitter bomb.
glittery,
All right.
glittery conversion. It's like, okay,
All
see you
right,
around.
so-
I do wish you would stop by the ball, but I see you have friends, and friends are sometimes more important than society. And she walks off. As if,
Oh,
We
quite
live in
so.
a society.
Those are the goading traps of the Bohemians in society.
oh, by the way, Orator, when you touch the cipher, it like tells you what it does instinctually because you just have a sense for that now.
He makes the connection and just his brain immediately goes to like understanding it. He very carefully puts it in one of his pockets.
Riddle takes a look out the window to see where 33's at.
You're not gonna be able to see him. He's trying not to be seen, and it's the middle of the night, and it's rain. You don't have night vision.
He tries anyway, but he knows he won't see him.
He's
There is
doing
a chance,
something
however, that
fine.
33 sees you looking out because it's light inside. So, hey, 33, roll perception.
All right.
Nope. Neither of you see anything.
Aw,
Oh.
I don't have an excuse to barge in. No.
You need
yeah.
it.
Okay, one of you guys scream as loud as you can, please.
All right, you five are wandering around. Any particular goal in mind?
Just.
Information gathering,
Okay.
because I'm a scientist.
In that case, you guys end up in the kitchen.
All right.
All right.
33 is starting to get a little bored, but he's for now. You
know,
got
the
like an
kitchen.
hour or two left
So-
before he's just.
So in the kitchen, some of you see a very familiar face.
Oh.
Mr. Munson sees you. You see him.
Who recognizes Munson? Is it Tycoon?
Tycoon knows.
Recognize Munson.
I mean, I guess I've seen enough or heard enough to know who he'd be. So
So Tycoon,
Yeah.
you're the one who recognizes Munson off the top of your instinct. You're not sure how he recognizes you, but he clearly does.
What are you doing here?
I was coming out to the rain, as soon as you were. Is it a crime to wander around the realms?
yeah,
So
except
you're
for
like us.
maybe not, but it is curious.
I
What are you doing in the kitchen?
He points at a sandwich in his hand.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, is that ham?
Yes?
Ooh.
Where'd your person?
And Quintessence goes to rate the fridge.
Okay, so you have to turn
Icebox.
you have to turn past the countertop to get to the fridge, so you're gonna take a while to get there. But as you're there, Munson's like,
Box.
so there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a strange place. Did you know that Mr. Leopold is a vampire?
Yes, we did.
It was quite obvious.
Riddle nods.
Oh, I suspect you're cheating. He twirls his cane around. Cheating isn't fun. I could do it whenever I want, but why would I? Now, excuse me, I'm having my sandwich, and Quintessence, at this point, you get to the fridge. So while Munson is describing his delicious sandwich, you get to the fridge and realize that there appears to be blood coming out from behind it.
Blood from the icebox.
Ah.
It's a blood box.
Friends, accomplices, whatever you are. It appears something has happened. I start walking, inching closer.
Oh. Hold on a sec. I realized I'm getting warnings about storage space in the computer. Yeah, I should probably deal with that. Show recordings.
You can do
Delete
it
all of them that are not the current
2-hour
one.
break.
We are.
You know, break time, yes.
Yeah.
Take break. I'll deal with this later. I will delete all of these.
I gotta get rid of those raws once he rendered.
Okay, I will be back.
All right.
I would be here.
I gotta say, I'm having an extremely fun gameplay experience.
You gotta keep your form, more or less.
Tycoon dislikes this world because this is the second world that she's been to that has stripped her of her armor.
Man.
Well,
At least
stripped
you
her
keep
of
your
all of its
skin.
effect. Because Arden lets it be still be magical, but she just forgets how it works.
Yes.
So you can't make more is the thing. See, the thing is just your focus changes. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go out for a 10-minute break. I am emptying the trash of like several thousand items, so my storage will be fine. Hopefully.
Righto.
We need like loading screen music is what we need.
Okay, well I am back now, sort of.
Come back.
And let me double check to see how much storage space I have left. About this Mac. Storage. Oh boy, I suddenly have 37 gigs from just deleting all that trash.
How much was in? What was all in your trash can?
Mostly the old recordings.
I want to find some like good ball music.
I generally only have one set of song for the entire world. Every world has its own theme. This is Gothic.
Fair enough.
Just plays Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
For some reason, I feel like listening to the Waltz of the Guests from the Little Nightmare soundtrack.
Alright. Anyway. Yeah. It always strikes me that we take like an hour to just dink off for a while every time. It's good fun, but
Yeah.
longer
Plays the
adventures.
Dracula.
What?
Plays the Dracula theme, but on the flute.
Da-na-na-na-na. See, that's too dramatic to be using as the theme for this world, to be honest.
You
Which,
need,
by
like,
the way, we
thriller
now have a visual for the fridge.
Nice. Don't worry, Pink. I do have things for you to do. Just
I know.
not yet.
I'm just kind of chilling out here right now.
Yep, with the turtle.
I figured you weren't gonna let me. Well, then again, you did make the turtle literally turn into a turtle, so nothing's off the table.
I mean,
Once
that's
again,
what I planned for him to
Haiku
be in Baker Street as
dislikes
well,
this
so.
world.
Riddle does have a few notes that he does play when he needs to get attention. No, the worst fridge will forever be the one that was in the Bebop.
What fridge?
You don't want to know.
Did you break a fridge?
I mean, yes, but that has nothing to do with this.
Watch Cowboy Bebop sometime.
Bebop. Dude, I got it stuck in my head. I got it stuck in my own head. Oh, that's so catchy.
What, the theme song?
Yeah.
It is a catchy theme.
GM, if I were to recommend music for this, it would be something tense. It would be something with a lot of violence, and they're all very preachy.
I chose
Basically,
more
the
ominous
infected
music,
from
but
Warframe.
I chose for ominous feel because in case the appearance of vampires and things like Frankenstein's monster weren't obvious, this is not a very nice world. This is a horror world.
Alright. I
Good
fed
thing
my
I am a
cat,
horror
gone to the
myself.
bathroom, and scarfed down
Good
bread.
thing I've killed many.
All right, so I'm going to perform a check. 6 for everyone's back. Amuse, check. Well,
Sorry, I'm here.
okay. I was like, well, the check has failed. Blaster,
Sorry,
Dead before it started. Dead on
Check.
arrival.
Blaster, check.
Check.
Galliar, check.
Check.
Mal, check.
Check.
Pink, check.
Check.
Ted, check. That was no. I mean, yes, check, but why that noise?
Because
All right.
it makes people have reactions. Reactions are great.
But I hate that because that's what I do. Anyway, hey contestants, you found blood behind the fridge.
Oh,
Yeah, and
joy.
I called everyone to start coming over.
What's going
All
on?
my
Oh,
accomplices.
how fascinating.
Well, I opened the fridge.
The inside of the fridge is normal. Food. Well, actually, it's an
I got
icebox.
ham.
This isn't old time. It's an icebox, not really a fridge, but similar thing.
Yeah. Well, I opened the icebox. Is there any ham left, or did Munson eat it all?
There is one slice of ham remaining.
Are there any?
Oh
knives
yeah,
in
I
the
grabbed
kitchen?
that.
Quintessence needs her ham.
Is there any knives in the kitchen?
Plenty.
Tycoon takes the knife. Is it sharp?
Sure.
Tycoon has a knife.
Is it a big knife? Is it medium or light?
It is a light weapon.
Fair.
Right. Now that I have my ham, she takes a bite. It looks like something's happened behind this fridge.
No, really? Oh, I miss Wingnut.
The
Yes.
orator approaches the fridge and he runs his finger through the blood. Like he runs 2 fingers through the blood and takes a look at his fingers.
Oh, another one.
And just kind of slowly slides them under his
And if
bandages right into his
Thornton
mouth.
and if Throcknar is one like the old Thornton, then we'll have 3 people who've tasted probable human.
I missed
Like
Thornton all of a sudden.
the orator is completely unaware that he's done this. So he blinks repeatedly behind his glasses and pulls his fingers out. What did I just do?
You had some of the
You just
blood.
drank some blood off the floor. Floor blood. That can't be sanitary.
He just starts spitting everywhere, like trying to get the
Ah,
taste.
no,
but
no.
he doesn't even
Remember
realize
what we said in the room. It should be fine if you do so.
it.
As long
Are
as
you
it's not
sure?
ours.
I mean, it might not be the cleanest, but you probably need some of it.
Probably better from the source.
What say you,
Can
Munson?
anyone move this thing?
Meanwhile, outside in the rain, there's a big lunk who is not able to move a fridge for you. He feels as though the universe hates him.
I can't shoot it with onslaught or anything.
It's not.
Riddle,
Just do a 2-person team lift. My gosh.
Tycoon's just gonna
the
grab
riddle's
one
right
side
there,
of
and he
the-
goes to grab the fridge.
Tycoon
Bought it,
also
whatever.
grabs
That's
the
a
fridge.
+3 for one
Yeah.
person assisting.
I think
Yeah,
you guys.
once you
need
guys have-
some 20 strength right now.
Once you guys have 2 people on it, it's easy enough to move.
Fair enough.
Turns out, It was kind of set up against what appeared to be a secret passage hallway. Apparently, someone wanted to be able to access their icebox from their secret hallway. Rich people and their snack food, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Anyway,
Well,
do
I have that kind of money.
vampires have super strength in this world?
you don't
Or is
know.
that just the Twilight thing?
Well, the Festering Orator...
Vampires.
As the Orator, you feel stronger than normal, but nothing that would push you beyond the PC level of stuff.
Well, the Orator helps to move the door, or the fridge. Like he was using his
Riddle's on
apparently newfound vampire strength.
Yeah, so you feel strong, but...
vampires,
Huh?
Vampires vary heavily between worlds. Their
Yeah.
rules and abilities aren't always the same.
Was going to say a Twilight vampire would be incredibly OP just by the super speed alone.
Hmm.
This is not Twilight. This is...
Let's,
by the
The
time...
order does not
let's
sparkle.
never hope we have to go to Twilight, because I will personally go over to whatever state James lives in and just set his house on fire for sending us to Twilight.
I hope we never go see Twilight either. She was scariest of the maze.
I'm not sure what you're
So,
talking
Anyway,
why I'm here.
there is a body in the secret hallway thing. Appears to be... your best guess is either librarian or student, and he has these big, big glasses. His throat has been torn out.
Hmm.
Riddle goes the other way and looks to see if he can get the door open to let 33 in. Because it's time, apparently. And he's had enough.
You're in the middle of the house.
Yes.
He's
We've been
going to see if
watching-
he can find a way to the door of the house.
You're going to leave the rest of them here? Alright, you go off. I'll deal with you later. Riddlewing is no longer
Yeah,
here.
no one
Is
notices you
Munson just
leave.
kind of watching?
Riddlewing is no longer here. Riddlewing may...
33 is still chilling outside, but
Okay, so...
Munson-
he's getting really bored. He was actually going to go in anyway.
So anyway, the body is neck torn out, glasses, maybe a student, maybe a librarian.
Hmm.
Think he was at the party.
He has no mask,
Maybe.
so you can't tell.
Hmm.
Where did Munson go? Is he just watching?
Oh, he's watching. He's eating a sandwich.
How's he do?
What do you mean? What does he do? He
What
eats a
say you
sandwich.
about this? Hey, Munson, what say you about this?
Oh, you really don't see anything. He was killed by some sort of creature with claws. He appears to have been employed here, given the stature of his clothes and the embroidery. And... oh, yes. This happened about 2 hours ago.
You seem to be.
You got all that just
Pretty
from
versed.
looking.
Yes,
You
I
seem
did.
to be pretty versed in death.
he smiles.
Fine enough.
Well, aren't you at this point?
Well, I've been for decades, but yes.
He's
Well-
just casually eating a sandwich.
Have you
Should
tried
we
being
leave
dead
it?
before?
Have I tried being... oh...
I mean,
A man doesn't reveal those kinds of secrets.
Yeah, fair.
And you are quite nosy. The only reason I'm not running away right now is because I know you'll try to pin me down, beat the information out of me, and give me an all in all a bad week.
Hmm.
Well, that'd just be
That's
rude.
very fair.
That would just be rude. That's what you guys did last time.
There was a last time.
I wasn't there. I merely heard of it.
I have very little context for this. I'm new here. Hello.
Yes, hello, you. Quite interesting. Interesting Tycoon. So, yeah, you deserve what you're getting. And he eats a sandwich some more.
I'm sorry?
Oh wow, you're quite clueless. I think
Oh,
I prefer it.
Are you a
Um,
precog?
You're still attempting to use the primitive classification system of your origin to describe everything you see. Oh, that is quite foolish.
I mean, what would you rather me use?
Well, perhaps do what I can see this scientist lady is doing with that little book of hers, continually updating everything she knows with new classification systems and ideas.
Huh. Thank you.
Of course, you also have this habit of staring at your book for too long and not noticing what's going on. I can tell.
Yes. I mean, I never
Anyway,
brought the gun.
do
Can
you...
we do anything with this body?
You can do whatever you wish with the body. I'm just gonna go. I do not wish to
DM,
be...
do I still have fits of insight?
Yes!
It's never activated.
Yeah, it can activate now. You are absolutely certain he has nothing to do with this murder, just finds it fascinating.
Yeah. Well, toodaloo.
He goes off.
33
He finishes his sandwich.
this moment.
Before we get back to 33, can we get to Riddlewing?
Yes.
So, Riddlewing! Roll for navigation of mansion.
Man.
Don't roll a 1.
Oh!
Kaboom!
Okay, you don't get lost. I was hoping you got lost.
Riddle does not simply get lost.
That would have been very bad. I would have had to find him.
Okay,
was
so you're
All
actually going, you know the front door is, you're going towards it. 33, you said you were on watch, so I presume you're at the area watching the cellar door.
Yes.
So someone comes out.
Hmm.
So,
Oh,
man with wiry white hair that looks right out of some sort of old movie to describe a mad scientist. Lab coat, black. The goggles are actually slightly green. And the light in the cellar coming out is like blue, which is weird. So he comes out, and he stretches if he's really tired. And he looks up at the second floor where the party's going on. He's like, eh. So he pulls out a mask from his coat and puts it on. And tries to do some sort of half-drunken jig. In the process, he fails to lock the cellar door again.
So did
Space
he
Turtle
leave?
is,
He's left, he's gone inside.
Space Turtle's conflicted as to where to go.
33 is the choice. The cellar door
Okay.
is unlocked.
33, before he goes in, he wants to look inside. Try to keep himself hidden.
Alright, you see no one looking out. And
I'm
the
gonna
lighting
roll
outside
for-
the lighting outside is very poor.
Can I see inside?
You can see inside, yeah. The inside light is fine.
What do I see?
Up at the ballroom, people dancing in their masks. Mostly shadows because the curtains are drawn over most windows.
No, I mean inside the cellar. I wanted to look
Oh,
inside the cellar.
the door is closed, it's not locked.
Okay, can I like peek in?
No, it's a cellar. They fold over. The doors fold over.
Hmm.
You still hear the electrical crackling from earlier.
Do I still hear the laughter?
No.
Okay. 33 sees it. I think 33 would much rather just go in the front door. If I think about what he would do as a character.
Just go to the front door rather than. Alright! So, what's the other going to do? He saw this happen. That was it. That's all he's seen for the last little while.
Alright. I can clearly tell that. Where did the man go?
He went inside the main
Just
building,
inside?
presumably to go dance at the party because of the mask.
Okay. So, I just go in the front door.
Okay, you just go in the front door. Well, Riddlewing is there. You arrive at the same time. Simeon is also there.
The butler.
The butler. So he's like,
Is the door
yeah,
still locked?
The front door has been open the entire time. The cellar door was locked.
Okay.
So, Riddlewing, you open the doors. The butler's not sure what you're doing. 33 is right there as soon as you open the doors. And the
I
butler
don't even.
lets out a tremendous scream and runs
I use
deeper
bash.
into the mansion.
I use bash. Can I use bash before?
Oh, you want to attack him? Alright, go ahead.
Just no. Okay, I have an ability called bash that lets me stun the enemy.
Alright, roll for it.
Uses 1 might.
Roll for it. He's only a level 2 creature.
I'll put in 2 effort.
You don't have 2 effort, do you?
I do have 2 effort.
Okay, that will cost you a grand total of, so it costs 1 plus, you have 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6, minus 3 is 3 points in might to get this off, and that is actually automatic success.
2 points. It's points because of my armor.
Armor?
No.
Armor doesn't
oh,
reduce
yeah,
effort, ever.
It grants edge.
Doesn't it give me an edge for might?
Oh, it does. You do have an extra edge. Okay, you get one back.
Wouldn't he not have his armor?
Oh.
Oh wait, the armor magic doesn't exist. That's right. You're just
Yeah,
Fucking
magic
beast.
just doesn't
Alright.
work here.
Alright, so... Alright, never mind then.
you still have points, but you get automatic success because he's only level 2 to get in the first place. You use 2 effort.
Yeah.
You give. Okay, he's stunned on the ground. He also took the damage. He's a weak butler. He is going to stay down.
Alright, I'm just gonna toss him outside.
Okay,
and I'm gonna lock the doors.
you have locked the front door.
Alright, and we're just gonna forget about him.
All right, you are now inside. What are you going to do, Riddlewing? Your beast friend seems to have taken over.
I turned to Riddlewing. Riddlewing, do you know where they are?
Riddle automatically starts going in their direction.
Alright, I just
Okay,
follow him.
so the house, while not exactly full of people, is going to have some people walking the halls, like trying to find the bathroom or something. Oh wow, you're going to find 2 different people on the way over there. So,
Okay.
as you're walking to the area, a couple, in their masks of course, but giggling like mad loons, comes out down another hallway. One of them is holding one of those platters of fancy foods in little tiny cups. And trying not to spill them, but they're all playing a little lover's game over it, trying to grab it, not grab it. And they both see you, standing there, in the middle of the hallway, a normal human lady, and a hulking Frankensteinish monster. They just stare.
Riddle
Okay.
puts on
Wait a
his
second.
best high horse look, which
Okay.
most
so-
people would consider to be a butler look.
I want to roll for bluff.
Okay, what you going to try to bluff?
I want to tell them that it is a costume.
Go for it! Go for it! Let's see! I want to see this! No, that's not even close! They do not believe you, but they are also so stricken with fear they're not moving.
Riddle
The snack.
nonchalantly looks back at 33, then looks towards the guests with the same nonchalant look, the same high-nosed, nonchalant look.
Neither the man nor the woman
Can I
seem,
try again
seem
for
capable of
bluff?
doing anything. You can't bluff twice. You bluff
can
once, you
try to
fail.
Bluff twice.
Can't you try it again, but it's
Aw.
a level harder?
You'd have to try a different bluff, a different lie, essentially.
Oh, well, that just makes me look shifty.
It does.
Yeah, that's the
The Riddle
point.
decides to break them out of their trance by playing something.
Like what?
Definitely isn't going to sound like
Okay.
Dracula theme.
Since he's playing something, I'm gonna start. Okay, this actually gives me a cover. I say I'm gonna try to bluff again. And I wanted to say we're from by festival. We're just performers.
No.
Okay, that's a little better, but you have -3 for trying again, so it's effectively the same. Roll.
Can I get a +3? Still helping me by playing the flute.
No, his flute playing isn't that good.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna put an effort just to counteract the.
Okay, this is an intellect.
Oh, never mind then. Not 20 or nothing.
Hey! They believe you! They're terrified of you, but they believe you! They nod. But the woman's like, I don't think that they'd appreciate your kind of the entertainment in the floor room. How about you just go on? Please.
The Riddle starts playing
Okay.
Put on the Ritz.
Okay, we walk by them and I do my best as to appear as non-threatening as possible.
Okay, so once you're out of sight, you hear the woman break down into panicked gasps. And then you pass Munson. He's like, yeah, you're gonna have a disaster show up. Good day.
Did he just leave?
Yeah, he just walks by you with yes, disaster in motion. Good day.
Super Space Joel is just chilling by the cellar, keeping guard.
Alright.
He is a turtle. He is cool. And he is
Alright, so you
brave.
arrive at the scene. Prompting, I expect 4 people to go. 33, what the heck?
Oh, hey,
Got it.
33. Welcome
I
inside.
didn't go in the room. I can clearly hear with a bunch of people in there.
The Riddlewing's leading you.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna follow him. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just stay out here.
Okay, he hasn't shown up yet. Well, Riddling, what do you do with the rest of the people who are investigating a body right now?
Ah, Riddling, you're back.
Yeah.
So,
Riddle points to outside the door.
That's it. I
What's
go
out
over,
there?
see.
Oh, right. Shall we go get 33? He's still outside, isn't he? Oh, cool.
Oh, here he is. I've
Okay.
poked my head out the door. Hello.
Oh. Hi.
Riddle
Wanna come in?
gestures from that door to the cavern.
Cavern? You mean
Alright,
kitchen?
so can 33 even fit?
Secret tunnel.
By getting down and crouching and twisting yourself through, yeah.
Okay.
It's not
Come on
comfortable.
in.
So I am now with the party. I have the turtle with me. Turtle, I did not leave you behind.
Oh,
Please
okay.
come with us.
The turtle indicated they wanted to stay at the cellar.
Yes, and keep
Did they?
guard.
Keep guard. Okay.
They're a very brave turtle.
Good
They're brave
turtle.
turtle. They are a snapping turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Never underestimate the
He's
power of
reasonably camouflaged as a rock, but not entirely.
Yeah. Regardless,
Stand outside the door.
murder
despite anyone
scene.
comes in.
You guys. Now, what have you guys been doing with this murderous body?
I assume Orator's been doing something, but I haven't. I've just been looking at it. A bit.
Taiku's been mulling over what Munson said.
Quintessence closed the body's eyes, respectfully. It was about the extent of what she could manage.
All right.
Alright, so do we go in the tunnel?
No.
Well,
The tunnel's in the connected to our actual room, and there's one behind the fridge. So we haven't gone into it yet. You want to go in?
33 is going to have a hard time fitting in the secret passage tunnel.
Mm.
Mhm.
quitter talk.
I mean, he could fit, but like doing anything like interesting in there besides like scooching forward.
Perhaps a
I'll
couple
just-
of us should
I mean,
go
we are.
stay, keep watch.
Ah. Fine enough. With the vampires, you always do want to split up.
That's
I
Is it
could
something
fit
you're not
and just
supposed to
be
do?
like, wait, who's suggesting splitting up? You don't split the party. That's not something you do. Don't do that.
Says 33.
But you can't fit.
Well, he can fit. He just can't do any actions while fitting. He is
You
like,
can't
probably-
fit pleasantly.
Probably barely
Ah,
fit.
Semantics.
He's basically a wall.
Yeah, I'm just like a temporary wall. I can go in the back and like cover your back for you guys. Not like they can get past me.
there's that.
Hmm.
33 does not mind fitting into tight spaces as he's used to it.
All right,
the
so
city,
you guys just want to go into
so
33,
he
taking
is
up the rear
fine.
then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to check.
okay.
Mal, you still here? I haven't heard you in a while. Your connection died?
No, I'm still here. I think
Alright.
my microphone got bumped.
Oh, okay. Thing is, I just every now and then have to check to make sure people didn't lose connection because that
Nope.
happens.
Still here.
All right, so into the passage ye go, ye people of various kinds, with this muscular, monstrous Frankensteinish monstrosity taking up the back. It is very uncomfortable for you, by the way.
Hmm.
He's used to it.
Yeah. You attack passage, move through. I mean, the rest of you are walking just fine. It's just human size. There's no lamps here naturally, so you're going to need to bring one. But lucky you, there's plenty of lamps on the walls outside to take. So,
I go steal a lamp.
yeah, of course you do.
Well, I go respectfully remove a lamp from its socket, knowing that I will replace it later, because that's the kind of character Tycoon is.
Yeah, of course. All right, so you go through this. You find that this actually seems to lead to a staircase that really goes up and down to the various floors. and more secret hallways. This appears to be built into the house with the intention of moving around secretly.
Hmm.
So it had access to the bedroom, which is blocked off, and it had access to the snack box.
Nice.
Oh, because of course it does.
Yes, of course. The only real reason you should have a secret passage.
Is to get to the snacks without the butler knowing. Ha ha!
Yeah, he probably uses it too.
Anyway, what do you guys do?
Oh,
The orator is going to poke around out of just some curiosity to just.
Oh wait, I just thought of something.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to roll something for for earlier. Okay. All right. So you guys know you have a vibration sense, right? You can sense
Yes.
when things are out of place because it's a different world.
Yeah.
When you passed over the body, he had something on him.
Oh?
We go back up and look at it.
Yeah. So you pick it up. Those of you who have been to Arden recognize the signature as Arden on a little key.
Oh. That's
Huh.
that's art.
oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Would any of you happen to know why something from Arden is here? You think it was Munson?
Well,
It's an
Could
Auden.
lead to another place.
Well, Munson
Arden
Munson was
is-
currently transformed to match this world.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you didn't
Well,
know,
there was
Arden
the
is
masked
the first
person
world we
earlier.
found.
I recognized the mask from earlier.
That
That was from Auden too.
Aud-
We saw
yeah.
someone with that mask in Auden too.
It seems
person
like
who
that
sold us
mask
something.
is very common between worlds. They always seem to have ciphers, as far as my notes are concerned.
Do we know they're called ciphers?
Cabbage knows that, so he told
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay.
We have that cabbage knowledge.
Cabbage knowledge.
Cabbage.
Cabology.
Cabology.
Come on, gee. All right, so you have a key from Arden. It doesn't give you a new world; it gives you a world you already have.
Hmm.
Oof.
Well, it's still interesting. You seem to be having it. Anyway, you're still in the secret passage. Just now you have a key from Arden.
Alright.
Alright.
How interesting.
Do any of the passages lead past the ball that I didn't go to?
You go up the next floor and see.
Do we feel like doing that? Being nosy?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, and in fact, it's so cliche that there's little peepholes in the eyes of paintings hanging on the wall.
I love it.
Cool.
Is one
darling.
behind the dog, and the dog one has a slap for the tongue too.
No tone,
Oh, shame.
but just,
Oh wait,
I-
one of you have seen Murder by Death. You won't give my reference.
Yes.
Murder by death.
It's a murder. It's a murder mystery comedy movie.
Murder by Death.
Ah.
All right. Anyway, there are people dancing. The person with the mask you all recognize so well at this point is, in fact, actually seems to be dishing out the punch for some reason. You see a bunch of nobles wandering around, people in dresses, all in masks. You can identify old Mr. Leopold, who, even though he has a mask, is sitting in a chair, slumped up into his hand. Looks like he would rather be anywhere else.
Mood. Me at a party.
He's not happy to be there. Not happy at all. Wonder why that is. Oh, yeah, I guess he's been being kept up.
Yeah, and not to mention he's a vampire.
As I understand it, he didn't exactly want this party. This is just something that happened to him, so...
Yeah. A shame.
Okay.
He seems like a nice host enough.
Bohemians, I've been told.
Hmm.
Oh no, I have extravagance in my house.
Yes.
Whatever am I supposed to do?
Okay, so while you're watching the ball, the butler storms into the ball. Breathing, panicked, crazed, and he opens his mouth, and Leopold says, "If you say one word, about a stitched creature. I swear, I will pop your neck open, and then a woman comes behind him screaming as well, and she says, "There's been a murder!"
What? Well, that. I
Oh,
wonder if it's the same guy we saw earlier with the fridge.
And then Leopold is
you know,
like, "Oh my, why?" Okay. No one leaves the mansion at all to figure this out. At the morning, I will call the police from London to take care of it. For now,
Good London.
we're just gonna all be quiet and stop partying because there's been a murder and that is serious business. And he's actually smiling because clearly he's getting this idea as he's talking. So everyone will disband from this room and go to guest quarters and remain there until the police come. Ah, yes. What are you waiting for? Go! I said go. The party's over. Leave. Stop playing that music.
Bumps into somebody and like he bumps around and tries to get out to avoid causing, to avoid stirring the wrath of the host.
And you guys are in the secret wall right now.
Yeah.
Well, then he instinctually goes in deeper because he knows how dangerous people of high society can be.
And so the various guests in various states of panic, disarray, disappointment, and, well, I don't care if someone died. I just wanted to party all night. All very good to go off. In the end, it's just Leopold, the butler, and the woman who reported it. So Leopold's like, all right. And you just hush tones. Does anyone have good hearing?
I have big ears. Does that count?
Riddle better be good at hearing.
Oh, right. Riddlewing is mute, so of course. Wait, no, that... Why? Oh, you... that's not really the kind of great hearing I was thinking of. You only catch bits and pieces.
Wait, do I have like a really good animal ears to my head?
No.
Oh, okay. Just regular human ears then.
Well, it might be
if
furry.
I try to cast mind reading at them, first off, does it reach? Second off, can it possibly work?
Mind reading does not function. You have a mild telepathy and mild hedge magic. Anyway, they're talking hushed tones mostly, but you do catch that the murder happened a floor up, which is not where the fridge was. Icebox.
How
Okay,
interesting.
so it's not our murder,
Would
and
you
they don't
think
even know that murder exists.
Would you think that there are two
Wait.
murders then?
Oh.
A serial
Yeah.
murder? Oh boy.
GM.
What?
You know, if we go report the
What
second
did the
body, we can
damage
get
to
away
the body
sounding
look
innocent.
like?
Amuse what?
What did the damage to the body look like again?
Munson only told you that it
Throat
was
ripped
caused
out?
by a creature with claws.
Yeah.
We saw that its throat was ripped out, I think.
Yep.
Claws, throat ripped out. If we go report the body to someone now, perhaps we don't look guilty.
But we also moved the fridge out of the way, and we are in a secret passage.
Yeah.
This is where we as players figure out our best Among Us gameplay.
Underneath Tycoon's mask, it scrunches up into her face scrunches up into an expression of thinking, and she begins to try to make her way out of the secret passage.
Out?
You
Yeah.
can't really go back.
There's more places to
because
go.
33's
Well, we
in the
can.
way.
Yeah. Can we go higher?
Yeah, you can go higher. You go all the way to the attic if you want.
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Tycoon is gonna go up,
We're
to
kind of going in a one-way motion, so.
Where do you guys
Best
want to
do
go?
that, then.
Third floor attic. That's where that's set.
Third floor, perhaps we can see something about this second body.
Yeah.
Third floor, you just see secret halls. There's no peepholes you can see.
Any ways out?
Plenty. There appears to be one to back of a wardrobe. There appears to be one to some kind of room filled with mirrors. Like, just absolutely filled with mirrors.
As you do.
How interesting.
Is there any rooms with a window?
The room with mirrors does not have it. The bedroom. Well, I mean, you have to get through. You have to see through the front of the wardrobe to get to it. And there's another exit. Yeah, there is another exit. It's kind of sealed up, like the one down the ways in your room.
Can I break it?
You can try. Do you want to break a plastered wall?
Okay. So I know that there's something behind there.
You don't hear anything behind there. You just know there's an exit.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea what's over there. For all you know, it's just another bedroom.
I'm gonna fuck it.
Okay, you busted down. Chance of someone being there. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's someone there. Congratulations.
Huzzah.
You bust down a wall, and the lady of the house looks at you having busted down her bedroom wall.
33.
She blinks. Then she bares her fangs. What do you do? 33. This is 33's decision. She's the only one. He's the only one who can see. She can see.
Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't bring any silverware.
He doesn't want to fight just yet until she attacks him. So he backs up and says, "Oh, we're all friends here. We're no need to attack."
That professor's stupid little experiments getting out of the lab. I knew this was a bad idea. You. Which one are you?
My name is 33.
Wow. I didn't think he made 33 of you. Okay, whatever. You will come with me back to the laboratory. Yes?
What does that entail for me?
She's gonna roll to see if she figures out that you're not actually one of her scientist experiments. Nope, she's still done. You just okay. Your master, the professor, the man with the goggles and the white hair that presumably stitched you together while you were still alive. Yes, you could remember that. I'm told you remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
He left the cellar door unlocked.
I am going to strangle his neck and then drain him of all his blood, and then send him back to work. So hard to find good help these days. Anyway, he needs you to stay there, not up here. Wait. Have you been causing the murders? She examines your hands and finds no claws. Oh. I guess not. But if you let the cellar door open, any of your brothers could have gotten out. Come, we'll take you to the cellar. Let's go. We'll go take... Well, you clearly can't really fit in that secret passage, and... Oh, you're dumb. She waves you over to come with her out of the room. Do you follow?
Because I think I can get out of this if I need to, I keep continuing.
Alright, so she's been oblivious enough, and Pink in 33 is so huge, that she hasn't seen any of the rest of you!
Good work, giant.
So, 33 follows her out, and the rest of you are still in the secret passage! Undetected!
I'm too big!
This is my sneaking proficiency finally paying off.
Sneak increased.
Uh-huh.
So you guys are still in the secret passage. You're in the lady of the house's room, Miss Leopold, apparently. And,
Is there a window?
no, not here.
Lame.
Riddle points the other way down the hall, down the secret tunnel, downwards.
What do you mean down? Oh, you down. I mean, there's still the attic, but yeah, down.
You want us to go back down?
Riddle nods vigorously.
Anyone else have any inputs?
You just the orator just shrugs. He's completely out of his element at this point.
Yeah.
I do not know which fantasy creatures in this world are real or not, and I would like to check one off of my list of not real. Werewolves.
Okay, so what are the 5 of you doing? Well, Pink is Pink, I got a scene for you, by the way. Prepare for it.
Yay!
Tycoon's trying to find a window.
See,
He wants to see if there's a full moon.
Oy.
it's raining. You have no way to tell.
You see a tree, maybe.
Even if you do find a window, you know that it's been raining nonstop with pouring torrents since you arrived.
This is a vampire movie. What did you expect?
Tycoon just puts a question mark in that mental checkbox, and then just goes with the rest of the group.
Okay, so where are you guys
I
going?
guess-
Up to attic or down to... I don't know where you want to go and down.
Hmm.
Well, we don't really know where 33 is being led, so we can't.
Oh, that's right. None of you have seen the cellar.
He didn't tell us a damn thing.
Yeah. This is a mess of a.
None of you know anything. Okay. Knowing nothing, what's the
The only
intent?
one that knows anything about the
No
cellar
one
is the
asked.
turtle, and he
It's
hasn't
not my
gone
Riddle
beyond
just-
the fun.
Riddle just knows that he needs to go down. He doesn't know why he needs to go down, other than he wants to try and follow 33. Obviously.
Yeah.
You don't even know that 33 went down.
Yeah, I'm not going
Where
to
else is he
judge you for
gonna go?
going to the attic.
He went out of
But-
the room, which is lateral.
At the top.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We can keep going. Yeah, I don't see any reason to keep going. What are we even doing? Let's go down and hope we don't get framed by poor situation for the body that's down there. That everyone is.
Okay.
Well, everyone is freaking
So,
out.
as you're going down, you're about to the 2nd floor, when you hear a scream from down below. The very familiar scream of someone having discovered a dead body.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Boom, boom, boom.
What do
Hey
you
guys,
do?
let's go back up.
Did you just make Among Us ball covered sound? I'm going to have you hanged. Oh my god. Who made that sound?
Oh, I didn't do it the first
Ah.
time.
Okay, so you guys going back up because you still hear screaming.
We're gonna run.
The lungs on that one.
Running. The orator's probably gonna run towards where he thinks the scream is coming from.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
I'm going to try and
he's
grab.
not that.
All right, roll to grab him. Does Orta try to resist?
He likely doesn't expect it and probably falls right on his butt.
Well, I'll still make level 1 roll. Go ahead for whoever's trying. Yep, success. Okay, you don't grab him, but he does kind of fall flat in his face.
Hold on! Before you get us all framed for this mess, let's think about this. We are in, as I said earlier, we are in a precarious situation. We are in the walls while people are dying. We walked in with a monster, well, a monster that the butler has seen us with. I don't think we should go down where the body is from the secret passage. I think we should leave the chambers from a different direction and come around.
Take the normal route.
Yes, you know, like
Right, a
people
little
do.
Okay. Going up?
We're
The-
going up to some room that's empty, and we're gonna leave there, I think.
Okay,
The
so
orator kind of goes along.
you
with
haven't
it.
gone to the attic yet. The wardrobe backing you have never been through. The room of mirrors is just kind of odd, but it's there. And there's the plaster wall you broke open that isn't exactly subtle.
Why would
Yes, let's not
vampires
go
have
through
a
that
room of
one.
mirrors?
Not that one.
So there's towards the attic, the back of the wardrobe, mirror room, and plaster broken wall. Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
We can see the mirror room,
Yeah.
so I think that's probably not the safest bet, perhaps, but the least betty bet. We have the most information about the mirror room walking into it. So we can see partially if there's someone in there already to see us sneaking in.
You're fairly sure there's no one in there, but do you want to go investigate further?
That's my vote.
Anyone else want to dissent?
Sure.
May as well.
Tycoon will want to investigate.
All right, so
Y'all playing Amnesia now, boys.
So, mirror room. Very creepy. Lots of ornate mirrors. Some of them seem to have chalk outlines of people on them, like as if they were drawn silhouettes. There are no other entrances to this room.
Hmm.
Oh, and you find a cipher. Who wants a cursed mirror?
No.
Yeah.
This was my idea.
Do you have a cipher slot?
Hold on. Do I? Yes, I have one.
Okay.
I have one.
Obtain cursed mirror. So, this mirror will create a shimmering chrome duplicate of yourself. That
Oh no.
can be set upon and attack one creature. Once that creature is dead through any means, the clone then turns around to attack you.
Hmm.
Does the clone have the same stats?
The clone will have just the might bar.
Yeah, we should really get
Okay.
into the wizard.
Well, the wizard is effective. It doesn't have a clone. So, anyway, this is a cursed mirror.
Tycoon is
Yeah.
basically ineffective for the one attack-based cipher that she has, which is the lightning in the bottle. I suppose she could also suffocate someone in Jello.
Jello cube. I like
Jello.
Jello cube.
Skeleton.
Anyway, yeah, this mirror room, it's just mirrors. There's no other way in, only this way in. Lots of these mirrors are ornate, and some have human outlines on them.
Can I
Do
scan?
I get any of my does my flashes of insight activate when I'm in here?
This is a room for vampires who don't have reflections to try to pretend like they do have them.
Naturally, the Orator.
I could just say that out loud.
What, Mal?
The Orator pokes his head in there just to look to inspect it himself and potentially mess with the mirrors.
Mirrors, mirrors everywhere. Mirrors tall, mirrors short, mirrors with different shades of tint on them. Clearly, someone wants to be able to see themselves, and appears to have had a little success.
Mhm.
The Orator mutters to himself, I wonder if Mr. Mirrors would have a place like this.
His name seems to fit it.
All right. So now what?
I guess we have to find a different way to get to where normal people go.
'Tis
So-
normal.
Let's
Just
try
points
heading
to
back
the
the
attic.
other-
To the attic, I guess. You guys said someone said the attic.
We can
Yeah.
try the attic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Try the
guess.
attic.
I picked last time. Someone else drive this adventure.
Let's go to
Attic,
the
I
attic.
do suppose we go to
Okay.
the attic.
To the attic. You're
I'm
going to the
done,
attic,
guys.
and I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back to Pink while you guys go to the attic. So, Miss Leopold is trying to lead you down back stairways, away from everything. But invariably, she does have to go somewhere where there is people. But it's none of the guests. It's just Mr. Leopold and Simeon. And Simeon takes one look and says, "See, see, I told you, I told you, I told you." And then Mr. Leopold slaps him across the face. And then he passes out because he's been thrown out. Like he's been beat up so bad. You've done terrible things to this man. Leopold's like, well, quite. So he turns to his wife and he turns to you and it's like, I'm going to have a talk with that professor. All right. He said he looks down. And he's like, okay, so You. What are you again? Hello.
A chimera.
What's an interesting name. I was unaware he had started calling them that. Makes sense, of course, with all the new animal parts he's been using. The madman. Regardless. Which of
33
your
is just going to go along with this.
Which of your brothers would have been capable of clawing open a neck?
What did you say? I'm sorry. I
Which
didn't
of your
understand.
brothers would be capable of clawing open someone's neck?
I saw one. He had pretty big claws. I don't know where he is right now.
Of course you don't. Okay, so roll to pretend to be dumb.
I mean, he has
I
7.
have to pretend to be dumb? I'm already dumb. Why you
Yes,
making me roll for
but-
this?
The dumber.
Wow. Do you have deception skill or not?
Intimidation.
Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Uh,
Okay, so
Raw
he
muscle
looks at
usage.
you and he frowns. You know, I've been down there. I don't remember him showing me a creature like you.
I'm a more new creation.
He did say he was 33. The wife offers. He's married 33 of them. Jeez. Leopold shakes his head. Wow, that doctor. He's. I knew giving this to him was a bad idea.
hmm.
That's a very bad idea. But they, our enemies, have this capacity. We should have it as well, don't you think? Okay, of course. But the only man we can find to do it was a mad raving lunatic! He starts going on a little rant about this. You go out, you find a man who has the intelligence and the specs to do these things, and he is fully capable of being prepared to work for you. For large sums of money, of course, but he'll do it! No scruples, no questions asked. And then, of course, he's a raving lunatic who just builds things that kill people and don't follow orders. Do you follow your orders?
Sure.
Play dead.
Okay, 33 just falls over.
Not very convincing, but at least obedient. Okay, see, this is one of them. Maybe he's got hope, but still, Leopold takes a breath, breathes it out. You know, in all these years, centuries of my unlife, these last few months have been the worst. Come on, dear, let's take him back to the cellar in the lab. So they take you out. To take you down the cellar. Into the lab, which is like this concrete stone slab brick area. With cages
Can I,
upon
detailed? Okay, you are giving me that.
cages upon cages upon cages of creatures stitched together from randomness. And there is a couple big cages with creatures in them already. There is no
I
cage
see where I fit in.
there is no cage your size that's empty. Why?
Mm.
Where is your cage?
Like I said, I was a new creation.
He turns to his wife. How fast do they grow? And she's like, I thought it took a few days. Maybe he's gotten better. And like, he's hiding something from us. Yeah, that is clearly that this creature is. They both look at you.
Do something dumb. Like punch a wall or
33
something.
33 is going to pretend to be embarrassingly revealing that he broke out of the growing chamber he was in. The thing that grew him. Since
Okay,
you
roll
alluded
for
to a
lie.
Growing chamber.
Roll for lie, but they're
Okay.
inclined to believe you because they think you're stupid.
Aw, that's probably not a success.
I hadn't decided if it was 2 or 3 yet. You know what? It's more interesting and more amusing if I let it slide. They're like, yep, okay, going to have to talk to Professor. How are we going to secure him? He could easily break out through the doors.
I can just sit here. I don't have to be secured. No need.
Okay, they're less likely to believe that. Roll for lie.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, no, they do not believe you will secure yourself.
Smooth.
Okay, so Mr. Leopold says, okay. Darling, go up and get the professor and scream at him for a bit and get him down here. I will watch the beast. So he pulls up one of the laboratory chairs, sits down, and instead of talking to you, pulls out open one of the professor's scientific notebooks and begins flipping through it like a magazine.
Okay. So one guy left, one guy's still here, and he's flipping through a magazine.
Yep. Well, not a magazine. A high scientific document that he really doesn't care much about. About the construction of chimera beast creatures. Well, actually, you can read. So, the technical name of your creature is called the Reanimated.
Reanimate.
Oh, and
No, I was a big fit to become one of these, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were perfect.
You are from blame.
So, do you do anything while Mr. Leopold is flipping through his magazine?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I have two options here. I can do nothing and possibly get neutralized by the scientist. Who fucking knows what he can do? Maybe he can like touch my nose and make all my body parts fall apart. So I do not want to meet the scientist. I feel like he can just kill me instantly or something. Because I am technically something he would make. So my other option is to attack the vampire from behind and get at the cellar door, which is still unlocked.
I foresee nothing going wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So is she paying attention to me? Is this person paying attention to me right now?
He's keeping like a very basic eye on you, so
Okay.
he's not afraid of you in the slightest.
So I have 20 might. I want to put in more, like, can I use an effort to put in,
You have 2 effort, as much as you can use always in one action.
So I could use bash. What do you guys think I should do? You guys.
I'll allow meta discussion for now. Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't quite know. There's a lot you could do with like anything, really.
Yeah.
Also, the turtle is with you. Well, outside the cellar, but sort of.
Yes. He's still disguised as a rock.
My assumption is minus health points, so, you know.
I didn't hear what you said, Blaster.
I said we're talking about a vampire. He probably has minus health points, which means bashing him in probably is just going to inconvenience him at the worst.
True. Show of hands. Who wants me to attack him?
Pink, you will have to make this decision on your own.
Oh, you guys are so indecisive.
To you now.
I really am.
This isn't my choice to make.
This is not our choice to make.
I have no idea what to do here. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go with something that usually works. Fuck it.
Oh boy.
I roll to attack from behind.
Okay.
And I put 2 effort in.
Okay, you get 1
And I
automatically.
want to. Do I still have my sword?
Yes, actually. I'm surprised I forgot entirely about it, but sure you have it.
It's strapped to my back, so that's probably why nobody's noticed it was there.
They've noticed it, they just didn't care too much. But you have it. Probably should have made it harder for you to lie then.
I pull out my sword, and I move to just slam it down on her.
Alright, so you have +6 due to effort, +3 due to surprise, and let me see, do you have any other bonuses?
He's He's a
I
strong
have the
boy.
damage bonuses.
You have no attack bonuses. You have some special other stuff. Oh, anyway, you have +1 damage. Anyway, you get +9 to this roll.
You better not won this.
Guess what? You are going to hate this. Miss.
What? Ooh.
You are attacking a level 9 creature.
level 9. Holy shit.
So,
Uh,
almost effortlessly, he sticks his hand out, gets some vampiric claws out, and baps your sword aside like it's light as aluminum or something. Close
Okay,
slowly.
I'm just gonna try to. Can I try to like play it off, shrug, and just say, "Well, it was worth a shot," and like go back to standing still?
You can do that. He'll look at you and it says, I see you've understood your predicament now, beast. He stands up,
Yes.
and suddenly you can sense the aura of power he was hiding for every moment before this, which is what Mr. Scan failed to detect.
Fuck.
like,
Oh, thanks,
"You-"
Mr. Scan.
I tried, okay?
And so he's like,
Go,
you work for me. And I
Good job,
am...
music card played.
And I... will own this world and all the pathetic mortals in it.
Wait a second. Off topic. Does this mean that Mal is the same power?
No.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Damn it. Oh, I was hoping.
And he's gonna have a big speech. For I am not just straight vampire. I am the lord of all vampires. And you work for me. Do you
I see, I
understand?
made a mistake.
Good.
Yes.
Now, you were likely unaware, but your brothers were created by a bunch of scientists who thought they could take me out. I have killed dozens of your kind with my bare hands, all thinking they were clever assassins. It has grown quite tiresome. I would much rather not repeat it.
If it assuages you, I only wanted to knock you out so I could leave. I did not want to kill you.
Oh, you want to leave? That's great. Great, yes. Mm-hmm. He grabs your neck and lifts you up without a problem.
Oh boy. Can I roll to struggle?
If you can struggle if you want. He doesn't appear to be actually trying to harm you.
Press B to struggle.
I'm
Press
just
A
gonna
to
struggle a
struggle.
little bit.
Okay, you
I
can
don't see any harm in not.
Yeah, you can struggle a little bit. He will strengthen his grip to the correlating directly to how much you try to struggle.
Okay. I didn't struggle very hard or very well, I mean, so.
And he was like, Understand your place, mongrel. Then he like drops you unceremoniously, goes back to his chair, flips open the scientific document, and starts flipping through it again like a magazine.
Take out my sword, put it back on my back, and just go back to sitting there.
All right, you're gonna sit there for a while. Meanwhile, in the attic.
That's so
Yes.
fun. Ah.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, you had a chance to actually hit him. I mean, with that +9, you could have done it. You didn't.
Level 9 is what?
27.
20. And wait. 4 off?
2 off. You were 2 off.
2?
You rolled 16 + 9. You had 25. You had 2 more.
Wait. Ah. Damn.
Yeah, no
We
way.
checked. We
Okay.
checked extra hard for any other bonuses you had. The reason I was is because I wondered if you could actually do it
I mean, I could try again.
at -3.
That would
You
be my
can, but
You would just die.
don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, attic. You guys are in the attic. There's a nice large window up here for some reason. Why do people have large windows in attics? I don't know, but apparently it's stylistic. It's round. You can see outside. It's even got a latch on it. Easy to open. Apparently someone's been rummaging through boxes here a ton.
Mhm.
Bunch of boxes and old discarded things have been pushed to the side. And in the center of all this rummaging is just a nice, ornate, polished oak, great quality wardrobe, just sitting there in the middle.
Alright, we destroy it.
You destroy it? What?
Why?
Hey, it's so
If the
nice.
DM ever describes something as nice, we burn it down because it's probably got something powerful in it.
The armoire of
That's how you get
invincibility.
attacked by a
You really
gazebo.
don't need to burn things down to discover what's inside. Have you heard of a door?
It's probably a mimic.
Sure, mimics sound like something that would fit perfectly in a vampire story.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard weirder.
Anyway, wardrobe. Sit in the middle of the
A
room.
vampire story that so far seems to be taking itself seriously.
I mean, I may not be taking it seriously, but the world is, so there you go.
Yes.
Let's step around the wardrobe.
It appears to be a wardrobe. Very nice and very well finely furnished and quite expensive looking, but it's a wardrobe.
Can I hit
Are
it
there
with a
stairs
scan?
down?
What?
Can I hit it with a scan?
You hit with a scan? For some reason, you can't get to the inside of the wardrobe. You're not sure why. Otherwise, it's wood.
Tycoon just goes, magic bullshit, and then just continues exploring.
Alright. Is there stairs down?
You can go back to the secret tunnel or to the main staircase. So there's window. Now you're going to investigate this wardrobe. Okay.
You know, Tycoon will investigate the wardrobe.
Okay. It's actually got a lock on it, and it's quite locked.
I stab it
You stab
with
it.
the knife.
Okay. You hit automatically. The wood gets chipped.
Oh, I don't have
Okay.
that
Good job.
yet. Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Does anyone know how to lockpick?
That's an ability I get at a different tier if I wanted it, but I don't. So.
Nope.
I mean, it's a speed skill, so, and I have speed edge.
I don't have a lot of. I do have some speed.
Riddle looks at it, but I mean, he just shrugs.
I could try and lockpick it, but we don't have anything to lockpick with, do we? Or would we have like pieces of metal? I feel no.
Well, the orator does have a pen knife. That could be used to jam the lock open.
Hmm.
Want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
not?
Orator, speed task. I'm not going to tell you what you need to hit.
All right, rolling the d20.
See what happens. You know, nothing happens.
Well, I did my best.
Riddle
Yeah,
gives it a
you
try.
You give it a try with what?
Dumb luck.
You don't even get to roll.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is the type of time where I use Amuse's insight. And Amuse remembers, oh wait, yeah, we picked up a key off the guy who was killed.
Oh, we
Oh.
did.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah, the key from Arden.
Yes. Yes, we did. Huh. Who has the key? I didn't hold on to it.
Who picked it
Riddle
up?
looks at everyone around here.
Someone had it.
Did we give it to 33?
No. None of you guys are trusting
no,
with
I
anything.
don't have it. Hey, I was perfectly reasonable and attacking that guy. I did not think he was gonna be level 9.
Well, to be fair, you didn't have any really full indication. Which is why I didn't make him kill you right away.
Tycoon picked up the key.
Alright. Sure. You have the key, and you remembered you had it. How did none of you remember that you had a key?
Because we
Not
just
very smart, GM.
Yes.
because meta-wise, we just watched Pink get his butt handed to him.
Yeah.
Things
Yeah,
happened in
they're
that
kind of,
time.
Hey, you guys would have gotten your butt handed to you worse. I actually
We
had a
would.
chance.
We would. We're not denying that. None of us are denying that.
Fair enough.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Do you guys use the key?
I use
Yes.
the goddamn key.
Okay. You open the wardrobe. There are no clothes inside. There's not even a back to it. There's just... It continues on as if there's more space there into what appears to be a cavern.
Oh.
Immediately,
door.
all of you sense Arden vibrations on the other side.
What? Oh.
Huh.
Huh.
Riddle
There's another
raises a brow.
Tycoon turns to the rest of the group. We found
Dramatically.
something like this in the Apocalypse world. There was a portal that connected to the mundane Earth.
London. Or... Yeah. Hmm. Do we go through?
I assume we change our forms into Arden forms. If we did,
Hmm.
But
Do we want to know where it goes? Is the thing.
I'd like to.
do we want to go somewhere while 33's still stuck here, though?
Hmm.
I would prefer not to.
I feel like SST would rather I stay until we're reunited. I hope he's doing all
For the
right.
record, Amuse, you did see the portal at Cataclysm. This one doesn't look the same. You couldn't see the other side on Cataclysm. Here you can.
It's like I know it's this. I know it's not a. It's like I know it's not a mechanical portal. It is a transition between two different worlds.
But the transition before was a solid white barrier. This, you can just looks like a cavern's part of the wardrobe.
Does anyone volunteer to go and see if they can
Tycoon
come
goes
back?
in.
Tycoon goes in. Okay. You feel yourself transition from Gothic to Arden, but your body does not change.
Hmm.
Damn it!
Can you come back?
Tycoon comes back.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
You were in Arden for 5 seconds.
Ooh, can we steal this?
The wardrobe?
Do you have 4 hours?
No,
No.
we don't have that
I mean,
kind
if
of
we're able
time,
to
do we?
sequester 43 or 34,
33.
33 away and bring him up here, then we might be able to.
Maybe.
Good luck fighting the giant vampire guy.
Let me just roll a nat 20 real quick.
A nat
Anyway,
20 for having time.
You guys
Just
have
do
Hey,
the
I
nat
can-
20 input.
have
If
found
you guys are in the room and I can use you as meat shields, I can keep trying until I get him.
yeah.
I don't have barrier to help you here.
I don't have. I'm basically a normal person except for scan. I'm no longer a tinker here, so I'm not good at anything.
Riddle is the most normal of normals.
I've
Man,
just
we
got a
got
really
screwed
big
over.
gun and also mad scientist.
Yeah,
Half our party has been turned into literally normal people. This sucks.
We should really get
Oh,
like
and-
weapons that maintain.
And a
That's
turtle.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are. It's like a horror story. 4 random people and 2 monsters.
Except the monster's nice.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
the world translation matrix doesn't care if you match the role perfectly. Just cares that your bodies sort of work.
Yes.
What?
How interesting.
I'm role playing.
Well, I make sure to write it down in my notebook, assuming I still have it.
Yeah, you have a notebook.
Well, I think we can theorize on what this is about later. For now, we
Yeah.
should probably start heading down and see if we can't find where they took 33.
Okay, so you guys are in the attic. You have to find stairs down. Not hard. And it just so happens that everyone is locked in their rooms because of the murders, so there's no one in the hallways anymore.
Nice! Makes sense and is convenient.
I will be right back. You just need to step away for a moment.
Okay, I'll just describe how
I'm
you.
gonna,
I'll just wait then. So,
I'm gonna.
what?
He's
What?
gonna.
Pink's gonna what?
I'm gonna.
He's
He's
gonna.
got
Okay, what I was going to say is, I'm gonna predict the future and say you guys are gonna run into a vampire, and you're gonna have to roll initiative.
Potentially.
it. Could happen. Can't prove it wrong.
Maybe it's a story time. This
You will
time.
also use your legs and walk somewhere.
That's
also
that.
agree.
I don't know about that.
That's just wild.
I'm
gonna go get a
no,
drink.
you could use your arms. I have high speed edge. I can put effort into doing acrobatics.
Riddle can play the flute.
The amount
yeah,
of
put 'em to
the amount of downtime that people are talking in this session is great because it fits the vibe of being slightly eerie.
Yeah.
Because
It's
like
like-
we are basically powerless here. Tycoon doesn't have magic. Quinn is all out of magic. Riddle doesn't do anything other than play the flute.
I'm smart.
You're a smart
Which
turtle.
things?
Smart.
Like Tycoon knows how to build armor, but that's when she has access to her shard and mad science.
Drink acquired.
I mean, Quinn at least has the red mimicry currently locked in the form of a sword.
You have a knife.
Sword.
Yeah, I have a knife against a level 9 vampire.
Here's a hint. At your tier, if you're
Val.
fighting a monster that's level 7 or above, the answer is probably not to fight.
Mm-hmm.
We're perfectly
Really?
nice.
Also, if he's got all of the vampire strengths, who's to say he doesn't have the weaknesses too?
I
Where
mean,
are we gonna find silver or garlic?
the festering orator has
We
a
can get
feeling
a
that
steak.
We don't know what vampire rules apply here and what
the
don't.
festering orator has an instinctual knowledge of what's going to kill him. It's on his sheet.
Oh, we can just poke the person who is the vampire.
Okay, when Mal gets back, you can just ask him. Or well, you can't. You just don't know anything.
We do know he's a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Here you
He's
go.
not as strong. If Mal was like an enemy vampire level, would he be?
Huh?
If Mal was like an enemy vampire, what level would he be?
4 or 5,
Compared to
maybe.
the level 9
4 or 5, maybe.
or 5. I can work with that.
The same level as the boss from last time.
Yeah, I think species are weird, but
I want-
sort of.
I want to kill this boss. Oh yeah, what was the cipher I got? I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down?
The mirror or the
I got the
Um,
mirror.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
start of the session, I gave Pink the stick.
yes, the
Stick.
stick. and-
Oh yeah, the stick that goes anywhere.
Yeah, you're supposed to write these
Oh.
down because I come up with them on the spot and then don't do them later.
Yes.
Fair
enough.
Wait.
There-
I can sharpen the stick. It's a steak.
Wait, what? The stick,
I swear to
the
God.
stick notably can't do any damage with its effect, but you have a stick afterward.
yes.
can sharpen it.
Sh-
Shove
that-
it in.
Sharpen it to create a javelin. A javelin is
I
a
need
really
to-
long stake.
You gonna
we
make
really
save
need
the day
to,
MacGuffin now, are we?
we need to ask Mal because I have no idea if steak is a weakness. Not like
have a
meat
turn?
steak, like
Yeah,
Mal.
they're talking about how to kill vampires. Your sheets had some innate knowledge of what you're weak to.
Yes. By now that I've realized that I'm a vampire, I should be able to actually say that I might have some kind of inkling on weaknesses.
Yeah, you can check your sheet for what you feel like.
No, I got the sheet open, and yeah, this is the typical kind of vampire weaknesses that you would find.
No silver, running water.
things.
Silver and wanting silver. Okay, so here's the thing. There's no instance in history where the running water thing has ever actually done a vampire in. The big three is usually steaks, garlic, and sunlight.
Why
Yeah,
is it garlic?
We were talking about the stick one. Does stick count here?
It has to be a wooden stake, so it's a wooden stake plunged straight through the heart.
If you
Furthermore,
carve the
see-
end of the stick,
If we want to go like the full mile original Dracula story, they have to be pinned through the heart, straight right into the coffin.
I'm not going to require that.
I don't
difficult.
think we're.
I mean, if we found their
Yeah.
coffins, we could destroy them. Because from what I understand, vampires basically can't die unless their coffins are intact.
That's a
Orator,
lich.
you are fairly certain that you don't have a coffin.
That's also that's mostly that's debatable for vampires.
So anyway,
we're
steaks,
looking
garlic,
at
and
it.
sunlight you were sure about.
Yes.
Okay. So this is sort of meta knowledge, so you can't use this, but this cipher I got, it's a stick that grows in length. So
Like, is it a wooden stick
was
or a metal
thinking-
stick?
It's a wooden stick.
And then if you
If I
sharpen
sharpen
one end of
it- if I sharpen it,
You still have to hit the level 9 creature.
yeah,
Mhm.
obviously,
Through the heart.
but
and then
it's
you
a
have to,
one-hit kill. I don't see. The thing is, normally I would have to hit him like a bunch of times, but if I can get a hit on this guy with just the stick, I insta kill him.
Well, you have to get to through the heart, so
That's an
Well, yeah.
extra step
I don't
because
even know what
you
does garlic
target
even
it.
That's a
do to
minus
vampires?
Yeah,
so that'd be effectively a level 10 task.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so
Level
last thing we did before our impromptu break, we walked out of the attic.
Yeah, and you're going down.
The halls are
the halls are empty.
Wait,
The only encounter you have on the way down is not an action encounter, but you hear the woman shouting at the scientist through the walls. Get down there! I'm having my dinner! Get down there! I don't care! I'm having my dinner! You can't rush genius! And you hear something explode. See? Genius!
Rushed.
He seems more like the test first, data later type of guy.
Anyway, do you guys do anything? You hear them shouting.
I think
I
we
look
should
around to see if I can
do
see them, but don't do anything if I can.
They're
I can
through a wall.
wander
They're
within
through.
a
They're
few
through a
meters.
wall. You can only hear them because they're being so loud.
Hmm.
You keep going down.
we
Yeah.
keep going down.
Okay, so you get out the front door,
All right.
and the super space turtle is there, gesturing for you to follow him.
He does a little dance because that's what he does.
Okay, so we can lead you to the cellar, but he is like, he looks a little nervous.
Mhm. And yeah,
Huh.
why?
Why? What?
Why does he nervous?
Level 9 vampire. What do you think?
Yeah, fair.
Did you see the OOC chat?
Oh, no. Oh, menacing. Yeah, there are menacing symbols everywhere.
I mean, he was just outside of the cellar door disguised as a rock the whole time, so.
So,
It's raining. You know, it's probably raining a lot because of these guys.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess we're.
anyway, you're out of the cellar.
outside of yeah, I
what
can
do you
say
do?
just weird watching. Peer in, at least.
Okay, so, it's hard to see because there's a little path to the room that Pink is in, so you just see a way down with blue lights.
Alright.
Do you guys reckon we should head in?
I mean,
Might be the best decision to make. Maybe. I'll defer to you for this decision.
I'll defer to Super Space Turtle.
Super Space Turtle looks very uncertain.
we know
yeah.
this man is a vampire.
He's
we just
nervous.
met the woman who took 33 inside. Perhaps he's alone down there.
Potentially. Fair enough. Come on, Super Space Turtle, you can
Thank
get
you,
on
voice
my
back.
back. And so, Super Space Turtle is indeed.
What
with the
do you
scientist.
guys do?
Descend, I think.
You descend. Any special cautions you take?
Slow walking.
Slow
Sorry.
walking. Okay, you reach the foot of the stairs, and the vampire snaps his fingers. Oh, yes, finally. Professor, could you get down here and take care of this creature of yours?
Professor? Oh, I take a step into the open.
I'm gonna stay back a step since the
He
scientist
takes one
went
look
first.
at you and goes, "Who the devil are you?"
All
33 immediately
a
backs up
scientist.
to join the party.
Well, I want to see what the scientist says.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
a scientist.
It looks like something in his brain stops firing. It's like, the world no longer makes sense. He throws his hands in the air. He stands up. So, give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you.
I'm reckoning that a friend is here. Also, yes.
A friend.
I think my friend is here.
Your friend is here? That's just me and the beast. He points at 33. Does this look like a friend to you?
Okay, I want to say that while he's been looking away, 33 is circled the room and is by his team again.
And he's like, wait. He puts 2 and 2 together. You're not my creature. You're one of theirs. Roll for combat.
Fuck.
We're just exploring.
Okay, so guess what?
Rip team.
I managed to go.
He gets special battle music because he's a boss.
Oh boy.
Boss.
Cool.
Everyone
Guy
roll
that
initiative.
no guy.
You can throw pocket sand.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
Is it? Well.
Okay, so
I
can
almost.
33
I went
leave?
3.5 hours without rolling a single dice.
So, based on
Oh, yeah.
suggestions in the chat, guess what image we're using?
It's Dio.
So it's
Oh, sorry,
actually
guys,
not
if I-
Dio. It's got a very particular name.
Shadow Dio.
Dracula.
Aw.
All right. So scientists and 33 are up front. Everyone else is there. There are beasts in cages nearby, but they're all drugged and lethargic.
No. I circled around to the back, and I want to say why I did this in a second when it's my turn.
Okay, so let me just get everyone's initiative up. So he has 27.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Lord.
I mean, that only means he goes first. So.
Yeah, that means he goes first. Scientist is 22.
He only has one activation.
18 is who's infinite? Oh, that's Tycoon.
mean, It's basically
I love
just like he go, we go. So we can. I think the book says as long as the players
riddling.
are going together, then you can just go when and whoever wants to go.
I have to make sure all of you go
Most effective
once.
Players.
Can we get the window that shows
One to
the
go last.
order?
All right, so 33. Okay, so
Oh, yeah, that would be
33,
very
you were
helpful.
prepared for this. So I'm going to give you a chance to say what you were planning.
Okay. So what I wanted to do is because 33 does know some of the original vampire folklore, a little bit, and he knows that garlic should be. So what he wants to do is he wants to run out of the cellar into the kitchens and get garlic.
Do you
I
really,
really
the
don't
other
think,
vampires are going
he
This
to
is a
have-
vampire's house. There's not going to be garlic.
Yes.
We opened the fridge earlier. Did we see garlic?
You did not see garlic.
the ice box?
Alright.
So they wouldn't be have to.
Never mind. Never
Hmm.
mind.
It was a good plan. Shamed by logic.
Okay. So, if you didn't have any other plan, then he's just going to go first.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say that 33 is not as stupid as me, and he's still at the front of the pack. Plan
Okay.
didn't even occur to him.
Okay. Dracula! You know what? He doesn't like you, 33. 2 attacks, level 9.
Okay.
Goodbye, 33. It was nice knowing you.
That's nope, and no. You don't have dodge abilities, do you? You have might defense, but you even with
Yeah.
+6, that isn't success.
Do I have dodge?
You have might defense, which is it does that, but even with +6, that has no effect. So 9 damage. 9 damage again.
Ouch. We still don't see your health bars.
Oh, I'll fix that. You're not gonna like what you see.
33 hasn't had health bars in like many sessions.
Wait, he's supposed to be able to see it. I just have to adjust it so you can see it. All right. Oh, I took the wrong one. You're not off. You're gonna take off speed. Oops. I'm having issues with the numbers. Hold on a sec. But anyway, hey Pink, yeah, you've taken a beating.
This would have like, ooh.
Yeah.
I can't take another beating.
Nope, you cannot. So, it's the scientist's turn. It is very evident to you all that the direct fight is pointless.
Yes. Well, that's just
Look over all your options, check your character sheets, think of any alternate plans you can think of. That's the general idea to do here.
That's what I'm
Riddle has
I'm
two
starting to
plans.
get an idea myself.
Actually, Riddle has 3 plans, and he hopes that everyone takes the third option.
Well, first, short distance move,
Okay.
carrying space turtle, and then what's above the what's the ceiling? Is it like a
It's
vaulted ceiling?
Mostly concrete. It's sure it's round. It's rounded.
A rounded concrete. Shucks. I assume those bulges are doored.
There are cages with the other creatures in them, but all of them are drugged.
Mm.
There goes the plan of letting them all out. That would have been a great plan, actually.
What's the scientist going to do?
Hold action in reserve for now.
Hold action in reserve. So they were space turtle, not going to snap anything.
No.
Tycoon!
Fuck. I don't have any range options, and I have a knife. What would Tycoon do?
Alright, you do have natural
Right.
armor, Pink. I forgot you have your girth, so you save 4 damage from that. You're actually not injured.
Can I just run
Okay, thank you.
You can totally just run.
by?
Running successful.
Sorry,
You have booked it. Riddlewing, what's your plan?
My plan is activate the potion kit.
Oh,
All
actually,
right.
wait, no, hold on. No, I have a different idea.
What's your different idea?
I'm gonna use the bottle, lightning in a bottle.
Okay, what's its effect?
Summon lightning.
Did I even mark damage on it? No.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, summon lightning. Okay. If you hit Dracula, you also hit Pink.
Can I aim here?
Aiming will make it so it might not hit him. That's the issue.
I'm sorry, Pink.
I have I have a plan that might work if I get it high enough roll.
Fuck it, I'm throwing the bottle of lightning at Dracula.
Okay. So, throw at Dracula directly. I'm gonna be nice. You hit automatically. It deals 8, but it, minus his armor of 2 for being naturally strong is minus 6 damage. 6 damage. Pink.
That's probably like.
I'm gonna give you a level 5 task to dodge lightning.
All right. Can I put effort in?
Maybe you get automatic 1 effort, but remember your might is so low that effort is not gonna be as viable.
I think it would be a speed to dodge, right?
But you can use might dodge to. Oh, actually, lightning
Yeah.
might dodge won't affect, so speed dodge only. You'd have to use 3 speed points.
3 speed points. Well, if he hits me again, I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nope.
Nope.
You take lightning damage, which yeah, you're not gonna take any more actions, man. You're debilitated. Even with the armor, you still take 6.
Thanks. That fucks up my plan.
Which
Thanks.
you can still on your turn take your free action recovery roll, but right now you are down.
Can I do? Okay.
I'm gonna mark down with the X.
What I wanted to do doesn't require me to move very much at all.
Well, then we'll get to your turn. We'll talk about it.
Man.
Okay, Tycoon, remove your lightning bottle.
Oh, he's not good. That's.
Riddle Wing.
Riddle activates the potion kit.
Alright, potion kit. You get... Okay, mark this down. These become normal items that are just regular consumables. Health potion. Restores 5 to might, if possible. Mana potion. Gives you an extra cast of spell, and will allow you to break the normal magic rules of this dimension if you have a spell. Okay, and speed potion. Move twice as fast. You also get a flashbang. It makes bright light. May not have much effect at all. You get pure water. Like, actually 100% water. That might be useful, I don't know. And you get this weird 6th sludgy thing that you're pretty sure is going to cure the flu. There you go, Blaster. Those are your potions. You can still use one if you want. The cipher activated does not even take a turn.
Yeah, okay, so now I have options here. So, in the meta sense, let's see. Because I know what I need to do. The question is, will I survive doing it? How many potions can I hit up at once?
I'll let you swallow all of them if you want, just for the sake of being crazy.
What if I use a potion on somebody else?
Only the flashbang is splash potionable.
I didn't say throw it at someone. I said use it at someone.
It takes more time. It would take your full action to use one potion with someone else.
That's what I thought. How long do these potions last?
A minute? Which is 10 rounds?
Yeah, sure, a minute. Unless it's the water or the flu cure.
How many turns a minute?
10.
I see. I see that there's options now. The question is I've got to get this going quick. So first, I'm gonna give Quinn the mana potion, and hope that she knows what to do with it.
All right. Do you feed it to her or just hand it to her? Handing it to her is basically free.
I'm gonna shove it down her gully.
All right. Quintessence, you have been fed magic potion, and suddenly you realize you can access any of your spells, but you feel like you only have one.
Okay.
Anyway. Wait, where's Quintessence on the...
That's
Quintessence
the
is
most
3.
underwhelming reaction ever.
All right, that was Riddle Wing. That was Riddle Wing, unless you
More
want...
accurate would be okay.
Riddle Wing, what else do you feel like doing? You have, like, maybe a second left.
I down the speed potion.
Okay, you down the speed potion. That is all your turn gets. So, Quintessence has blue, and Riddle Wing has green. Okay, I'm trying to remember what that is. So that's 33. 33 is not doing anything, so that would be the Orator, yes.
Yes.
Wait, what was the turn order?
Dracula, Scientist, Tycoon, Riddling, Orator, 33, out. And Quintessence. So, Orator, you have a plan.
So Orator's before me.
Yep.
Okay.
The Orator is going to try and run up. Is trying to is going to move over to here, waving his arms and he wants to try and to prevent this fight from escalating too
That's
far.
right. You're a speaker. You have a bunch of tricks.
Diplomacy. He's going to exclaim as loud as he can, "Wait, this has been an absolutely grievous misunderstanding, please!"
Do you wish to use one of your speaker abilities?
Please do, please do, please do. I don't.
I'm
wanna
trying
get
to think
murdered.
of...
You'll have to have a high enough roll.
The thing is, he's already hostile towards us, so the one thing I can really think of that would help makes it...
On the other hand, he is a level 9 creature, and it doesn't seem like he would care all that much. I mean, at least that much. I feel like he's just mildly irritated.
I still want to roll, I'm going to try and do fast talk to see if I can basically just babble into his face to try and get him to calm down or divert his attention.
Fast talk is not applicable. Remember, they have to be not hostile. He is hostile.
I know, that's why I'm having trouble.
Yeah. Enthrall might work.
And okay, then I'm going to try and do Enthrall and just try and grab onto his arm and just say, with this newfound vampiric strength, and say, "Please, this is a complete misunderstanding. Please calm down. I can explain absolutely everything."
So, you spend the speed point to get it, and I'm trying to remember. Is the Enthrall? You know
it is
what?
1 int.
It's 1 int. You have the edge. You're automatic. So you use Enthrall. I'm trying to remember. Does it require a roll? You know what? For the first round, no. He's just automatically enthralled by your sudden presence. You're here talking to him, right?
Yes, I'm just talking to him, grabbing onto his arm and trying to talk him down from basically killing him.
He's kind of just staring at you, dumbfounded, but he's had a very bad day. 33! No. You're down, but you can sort of crawl around and do basic things.
Okay, I just want to be standing up. That's all. And move my arms a little bit. That's all I need to do.
You kind of need to support yourself, but you can get up.
I support. Okay. So.
You have to use your sword as a cane.
Okay. I want to paint a picture. Okay. 33 has been fucking demolished by this guy. He's bleeding all over. He's got electricity arcing off of him.
Sorry.
He's fucked up. And on top of it, he looks like a Frankenstein's monster. He is pissed the fuck off. And he gets up. He holds his hand on his sword. And he pulls out his cipher. His stick. And he rips it in half. To make as sharp of a point as he can. I want to roll for intimidation.
It's still level 9, plus 3 because your bonuses, and plus 3
This is
more.
the only chance I have.
Alright, I'll give you the plus 9. You have almost no chance, but there's a chance.
Ciphers?
Plus 9.
Oh, lots of people have ciphers, they just aren't using them, as far as I know. By the
No,
way.
you damage ciphers like that.
Oh, you can damage them, yeah. You'll find out the consequences in a minute.
Okay, so wait, what's the plus 9 made up of?
Strictly speaking, you should not get that. It should be impossible to do this. I'm being nice.
Alright, I'll take that generosity.
Nope.
Damn it.
You do not intimidate him. But he's still enthralled for now.
Awesome.
Alright, Quintessence, it's your turn.
33 just fucking falls over. He's out. He's done. 33
you have
is
your
just
sharp
gonna.
stick now.
Yeah, 33 crawls like a little bit away, and then he collapses. He's done. That was the last of his effort.
Quintessence.
So, clarify what you meant when you said magic rules don't apply with this.
Okay. You currently can
okay.
cast any spell you have on your sheet in base form. Actually, you can, if you wanted to use a spell that you had in another form, I would let you too. But any spell you want to cast, you can right now that you have somewhere on your sheet and you've used before.
Oh, God.
By the way, if you want to stick him, I still got the stake in my hand.
Oh, it's broken.
Just in case anybody.
You never know if it'll work
wants it.
anymore.
Or
Or if it'll have an unpleasant side effect.
Stakes.
Or if it'll have. Oh, okay, it works as a stake, but unpleasant cipher side effects. Who knows?
The side effect will be on the vampire, not me.
Damn it, what? I'm trying to work out what the hell Blaster thinks I could possibly do about this.
You are the spellcaster. That was basically all I was thinking.
Giving you a free chance to use those alicorn abilities.
No, I can't. Those aren't part of the deal.
A basic alicorn spell will be fine. Telekinesis.
So I could theoretically use basic telekinesis or barrier.
Yep, barrier. Barrier is one of the options too.
I could do that. I have one other spell I'm thinking of that could buy us a couple minutes. But what do? Well... Level 9 creature, level 9 task, probably not going to be able to do. But... do I have any?
Oh yeah, I guess it's not obvious. This is not a fight you're going to likely be able to win.
Yeah, I know.
Do this non-violently.
I know.
He is currently distracted by the orator.
If I hadn't gotten blasted by the lightning, I could have possibly attempted a last-ditch effort to kill him, but I couldn't even move. So, thrown out the window.
Yeah, 33 is on the floor right now. Which is
I'm
not...
dead. Well, not dead, unconscious.
You're debilitated. You're not actually unconscious yet.
I'm
Oh, I
just
forgot to
gonna say
roll.
I'm unconscious.
Actually, I forgot. How far on the hole are you? Oh, you're only one. Well, you're only one. So, yeah. Yeah, only one has no chance of being unconscious. You're just debilitated.
Ah, it'd be more dramatic that way.
Bum bum bum.
Contestants, you are going to have to make a move.
Not like I can.
Yeah, I
Not like I
know.
can do anything.
I'm thinking. Are any of the cages open? No, they're all filled, right?
Or what? Is what all
the
filled?
cages are filled.
Cages are filled. There's a couple smaller cages.
Yeah,
they're
that's
not
not
filled.
gonna help. Well, let's make a decision that won't work. I'm going to try to cast Erase Memories on Dracula with effort.
Oh!
Oh boy.
This might work. This might also blow up in your.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Quintessence.
He will kill us all if this fails. Please.
So,
do not
I'm
fail.
assuming you want to spend as much effort as you possibly can.
Yes.
You can only spend one because you only have an effort of one. So that's +3. You have magic skills. That's also +3. He's distracted. That's also +3. You have +9. So successfully erase his memories.
Don't want this.
Let me check. I had.
Risk it for the biscuit. And go. That's +9, 21.
That's a level 7 success, not a level 9.
Uh.
Do you have any extra experience? You can spend to reroll that.
Yes. Amusementist gave me an extra point of experience.
All right, you want to spend
Oh
it?
my god.
Please work.
Okay.
Please.
You still have your +9.
Yeah!
Yeah! Quintessence casts the one spell she's allowed. And on the reroll of fate, strikes Dracula's brain. And he teeters back. And you know that for at least a few seconds now, he's completely stunned and is not remembering anything. He's just standing there, blank looked.
Someone stake him! Someone stake him! I have the stake
we
in
don't
my
have
hand.
to kill him here.
We don't have to kill him.
We can though. We can.
Don't kill
We
him.
can though.
Okay,
Yeah.
who runs and who wants to
Why would you not kill him?
who runs and who wants to try to kill him?
He's incapable.
Every character decides separately. Okay, Amuse, run or try to kill him.
I have the stake in my hand. You take it.
If we kill him, his wife will be very pissed. I think we.
She's
leave
also
him-
not a level 9.
How do you know that?
We don't know that.
He's the king of vampires. She's not.
So,
She's
but
the
we
queen
don't
of
know.
vampires.
no, Tycoon, are you running or not?
Fuck it. No, let's kill this guy.
Okay, Blaster, you running or not?
No, I've got a health potion to use.
Okay, Mal, you running or not?
Running like hell.
Okay, he's out.
Okay.
The
Okay,
Orator is
Pink,
nowhere.
you actually have time to roll your in one action recovery and run if you wish.
That's what I was going to. Can I? If I can run, I can stake him.
You can stake him, but remember, you have to be precise, give him the heart, and he may have resistances for all you know.
Yeah,
You get well, you get enough back to not be down anymore.
Okay. Realistic. I'll give it that. Okay.
I've made it so you're not injured anymore at all. You just have pathetic health and everything.
Okay.
So, do you run or do you try to go off? We'll go for your thing. Because he's not actually down. He's just stunned.
and he's
Can
forgotten
you
a
like
lot.
describe what
He's
you mean
forgotten
when
that
you say
we were
he's stunned?
fighting.
Yeah, he's forgotten that you were fighting, and it's clear that he's not able to create new memories right now because of the 20. He just can't make new memories. He's stuck.
Okay.
So we can
No,
just
let's
escape.
let's run. Let's just run.
Okay.
Because, yeah, they have their own murder to worry about. We don't want those pinned on us.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, you're gonna do it.
If I'm gonna stake him, am I stake him?
33, here's a
and then I'm gonna
remembrance.
run.
You are incapable of spending efforts because you're low bars.
Fair enough. Okay. And I still run if I stake him.
You are not sure. You don't know how long he's gonna stay like this.
Okay. I'm just gonna say that 33 is going in this with full notion of running away as soon as he shoves that stake as deep as he can into his
Okay,
chest.
make a roll. I'm going to judge how good it is when the time comes. So,
Okay.
do you all? Okay, just stake him.
Phew. This is the moment of truth.
Okay, +9, even. So we'll see. I'm gonna check. You injure him heavily, but you have missed the heart. He staggers back, and his mind seems to be coming back to him. Scientist, I trust you're running. Scientist?
wants to run.
Yeah.
So you guys are okay. So running. Into the forest or into the house or where?
Forest seems like
Wait.
we should close the door.
Not
Wait a
good.
second. If I broke a stick in half, don't I have 2
No.
stakes?
Yes.
And I try to stake him
He already left.
again. True. But this is roleplay.
You already said
I'm
you
gonna
ran.
let
If
Jim
you want to
decide.
go, do you want to go back in? That's the only other.
No, let's
No,
run.
if I've already run out, it's not. No way.
let's try to run out and then find a room we can just transition back in.
Okay, we have another chance, another time where he's attacking us, but probably
Okay,
best to do
so-
that.
He does not get another attack off because you run. Where were you running again? Forest, house, what?
Forest, just anywhere.
Okay, run to the forest. he won't chase you back there. However, he does remember you now. But all he remembers is waking up to you stabbing him. Oh, this will be fun. Anyway, you guys make it to the forest. It's still raining. It's still the middle of the night. But, he does not appear to be pursuing.
Riddle passes Pink the health potion.
Is 33 the only one he remembers seeing?
No, he'd remember seeing the rest of you who were in the room.
Hmm.
But, not that he has much context for you, because remember, your forms are mostly different. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say outside of text, thank God Galliar got that roll. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
screamed like
I was just like,
heard me.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
I just
so
woke up the
glad that
neighbors.
I am so glad that there's no one in this building with me.
session 7. 33 nearly dies.
Which, by the way, Riddle
I got
passes
fucking wailed on.
free the health potion.
You guys health potion, but at this point, I'm assuming you guys are translating back home.
Yeah, we
thought
could.
we'd find somewhere sufficiently far
Unless
enough
you,
away.
unless you guys think there's something else you can do
We
here.
also-
No, I think we
Transition out.
thoroughly burned all bridges here for the day.
Alright.
Let's go.
Mm.
There was so much you didn't find.
We did.
Oh my.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like literally missed almost everything.
Yeah, this is the case. This is actually a failure. But you lived.
The only way we could have possibly salvaged it is killed that vampire.
Yeah. In reality, the entire adventure only really had success if you never entered combat.
Hmm.
It's in one situation, but you guys didn't even figure out what was going on at the wardrobe, so...
Yeah, we need to get stronger if we're going to kill him. We're going to need better. We're going to need actual weapons that work in fantasy settings, so that Tycoon isn't. So that people who
Yes.
are technologically.
Just think, it's not a fantasy
aren't-
setting. This is gothic horror.
Yes.
Yeah, who just
This is
aren't
World of
nullified.
Darkness, essentially.
Low fantasy, not high fantasy.
Yeah, well, notice that the Orator's abilities almost worked exactly as advertised. He was just a vampire. The Orator was perfectly
Yeah.
at home here.
His abilities would probably change heavily if he went to Cataclysm.
Ooh, oh yeah. Hey, do you want to drop by another world just to see what he looks like? We have to.
Sure.
Okay, so
Let's drop by Cataclysm.
Let's just tell us. Yeah.
okay.
I haven't been to Catalyst.
Okay, who hasn't been to
So
Cataclysm
I
yet?
don't know what I haven't been anywhere but 639 here and Arden.
Oh, you know what?
Have
Let's
not
go ahead and give out your Cataclysm forms as a reward for tonight. Because you didn't find another world token.
We've been to Cataclysm
Okay. Anyway,
in RP before.
so Quintessence, you
No,
went to
she just
Cataclysm.
hasn't been.
Guess what, Quintessence?
Although,
You're a Cataclysm roach in a Cataclysm.
Mm.
The same thing that happened to Zykora turns
Roach.
into a cockroach. You get cockroach. You don't have the same mutant abilities she did. You have some lesser abilities like that.
So no.
You're-
what do
you're-
I turn into?
Your focus is the same though. So you keep your mental focus, Quintessence. Okay, so 33 in Cataclysm, you actually stay default, but you're cosmetically changed into a form of a monstrous bundle of mutations. Yeah. So in Cataclysm 33, you are effectively the same as basic, almost in every way, just more mutant appearance.
Or Eldritch.
More mutant in appearance.
I'm
Riddlewing,
just gonna say that.
Riddlewing, your Cataclysm form is great. So listen to this, Blaster. You are no longer a Pegasus, but a heavily mutated human, so far off the normal that you look more like a Hawkman than a primate, with feathers, a beak, and large eyes. You cannot access your Pegasus abilities, as this form cannot fly. You are effectively human, so there are no racial attributes. However, you do have a new focus. Sees with eagle eyes. That can be trained, but for now all it does is get a +6 asset to perception with those eyes.
Yay.
Also, if Red Mimicry has retained its form as the Star Metal Sword, would it have done extra damage to the vampire?
the Star Metal Sword did not have extra damage to the vampire in this situation. But if it was...
It was just a fancy sword here.
Yeah, but if it was actually a Star Metal Sword, it would have you fuse with the power of the sun, so it would do double damage. If it was actually Star Metal.
Like, cut through his arm.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
scientists...
the only way you have Star Metal, like an actual Star Metal weapon, is because you rolled really good with mimicking it.
Yeah. Anyway, Cataclysm for scientist. Scientist, you basically don't change.
Yeah, I already know.
Your blessed gun tends to favor radioactive or mutant stuff.
I just get the mutation gun like, over and over
Okay,
again.
the Festering Orator is actually the most fun, so we'll get back to him. Oh wait, no, you're the last one.
Oh boy.
Festering Orator in Cataclysm, you become a decaying mess of flesh that may have once been a normal human, but now is held together only by bits and pieces of cybernetic implants that seem ready to fail at a moment's notice.
Ooh, I've become a cyber ghoul.
You lose all your racial attributes
me?
and focus abilities. Your focus changes to fuses flesh and steel, which can be developed on level up, but currently provides 3 additional intellect to your pool while in Cataclysm form. It also provides skills and knowledge, machines, and knowledge in nuclear physics. You have no clue why you know these things, and you only know them in this form.
It's really impressive considering that the Orator's the time setting of Fallen London is the late 1800s.
Yeah, you suddenly have machines and nuclear physics. Who wanted to know what they were? I thought I got everyone.
Basically, Reaper Husk.
Me.
33? You're basic. You in the Cataclysm you return to your basic form
It's
instead
a
of mutated.
cosmetic change, but you're about the
Cosmetic.
same.
Cosmetic to base form. Anyway, everyone still gets 4 experience, even though the adventure didn't go great.
I
Because
mean,
you've
we
all
did
had
fight a level 9 monster.
you've all had experience, even if it wasn't pleasant.
Hooray!
So
I should
enjoy.
post my mites go
I'll be
off.
putting your Cataclysm forms on there. You guys currently have no other worlds to access because you didn't find a key this time.
But I
Well,
want to say that if a completely different party goes to the Blood Vial worlds, they could still feasibly
Yeah.
discover things there.
So maybe you should set up a party for next time.
We
And
just
yeah,
we kind of burned bridges.
Hey,
going-
Quinn,
Yes.
did you write down the achievements you got?
I did not write down the achievements.
You should write them down, because I actually spent a decent chunk of time thinking those up.
Anyway, I'm logging off. Next time will be Saturday Saturday during the day.
okay.
We got our full.
Sometime
Or
between
period, right?
now and then, I might contact you because I now have enough XP to level up, get a new focus, and then tier up as well.
Oh, well, that'll be fun.
Wait, you can tier up already?
Yeah,
he
because
played
the
extra
only reason
sessions.
I played the session is because people canceled, like the cursed session. Oh my god, this was the cursed session.
Oh, I really
Worked
did.
so well for this.
It was really cursed.
Everybody canceled. It's gothic horror, and then it was just creepy, and we failed as well. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we got fucked.
This
Riddle did something.
I'm just gonna go to the document and tell us the cursed session.
You know what?
I
Yep,
got bragging
the
rights.
recording will now be called the Cursed Session.
I'm for level up. I'm either thinking I add a new ability to my repertoire, or I increase my stat
Okay.
pools.
I want to sign off for now. See ya.
Alright.